Explorers.
Shout out, I don't have it up yet.
Dave and Jen are here. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to another late night edition of After the Parks, where we come to you Saturday nights and recap kind of what's happened through the week and do all kinds of fun stuff. Um, Tonight, we're going to be doing our giveaway. As of about 30 seconds before we went on, I took a look. We're at 622. 625 gets the grand prize. We're three away. Will we be able to do it before we announce the winner or winners?
Yes.
Because if
If.
we hit grand prize, we have a second prize package picked out, second place prize package, and a third place winner prize. It's real low. Hold on.
How is it now?
How about now? Are we better? Can't hear.
The microphone should be on. Yes, audio is super low. Uh-oh.
You may have to go grab my tablet.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Where's our headset?
I don't know.
Still low. Jen, you gotta go grab my
I don't
microphone.
know where one is, and it's not going to help because
It will help.
I don't know.
Hang in there, everybody. It wouldn't be a Florida Park Explorers night if we didn't have some kind of snafu. Anyway, we'll get this
Some
fixed.
kind of hint.
What?
You need some kind of hint.
Next to the bed.
I'll look here first. Here we go.
Hold that thought. Microphone coming.
Is it super loud? Is the microphone on?
I don't know. I would assume it is.
Well, you said I can.
Let's see. Low. It is low. Let's see. iPad microphone is low.
Here we go.
How about now? Is that any better? Can you guys hear us?
It's twisted. I'm trying to untangle.
Turn up your volume. Hello? Can you hear me? How about now?
It works before when you had it without the mic. I think it was okay.
How about now?
That's loud.
There you go. Okay.
It's gonna click.
As long as you guys can hear us.
See what happens.
Sound check. 1 2 1 2. All right. So, anyway, welcome to Florida Park Explorers. It's our Saturday night show where we go over a weekly recap, go over what's coming up next week. And tonight we're going to be doing our. Boop. There it is. Tonight we're going to be going over the winner of our contest. Hello, everybody. Hello, Dragon Slayer. Hello, CJ's World of Color. Hello, Stone Cold Jedi's in the house. DAV, Disney Wishery. We got a bunch of you tonight. Welcome in, everybody. I'm sure Adam will be coming in asking about food momentarily. Let's see. Thank you. So, we are 3 away from a grand prize. I've left the contest open. We're not yet announcing it. We were going to announce it about 11:30 who the winner would be. If we hit a grand prize by the time we announce, we will have a second place winner and a third place winner. We already have the merch. It's sitting literally right at my feet. So I'm hoping we get to 625. Right now we're at 622. So we're going to give you guys the opportunity to do some recruiting while you're listening, while you're doing this, while we're hanging out, while we're chilling with you guys tonight to see what happens. About 30 seconds before I came on, I knew we were at 622. This happened during the Marvel giveaway, and all of a sudden we went up like 8 people. So I'm going to give everybody the opportunity. It's literally only 8 o'clock out on the West Coast, so there's still a ton of folks out there that are up and about. It is Saturday night, so I expect people on the West Coast or East Coast are probably still up too. So what's the deal with the new phone stream? I went to check it out. I'll tell you what. So, as a good laugh, I went to Apple today.
It's not a good laugh.
It's funny. You gotta laugh.
First of all, the one we thought he was going to, he wasn't going to. So I'm glad Belle and I didn't go.
That doesn't
with
mean
him.
anything to anybody.
But that's
So, originally I thought I had to go to the Apple store I've been dealing with all along. And that's not the case. They sent me to a whole new Apple store. A whole new world, if you will. But it is what it is. So anyway, I get there and it was a disaster because Apple's a disaster. They wound up wanting to repair my phone. So I walked around the mall for an hour and a half, killing time. So I'm glad that, Jen and Bella didn't come with me and I could just kind of kill some time. So I came home with the new phone. Obviously, I had to go live to check it, and my mouth still does not line up with my audio. So tonight, at some point, I will be factory resetting my phone because they are telling me it's a software issue, which I said all along. But Apple said to me it was a hardware issue. Whatever. So we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a try. We'll change some things out. You might see me back on afterwards. Might see it tomorrow. But we're going to get it fixed at some point. Otherwise, I'm going to take this $1,100 brick and throw it through a wall and get another one. So, we're getting close on the giveaway. We're going to be going over a couple of things with everybody. We're going to be doing the winner, obviously. We're going to kind of go over a little bit of a weekly recap right now as to what's gone on, because a lot of stuff has happened in the parks. Some of the things that went on, which were super cool. The pre-shows are back. For those of you who watched my Hollywood Studios video the other day, you saw Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You actually got to see the pre-show where they blow up the screen. That was super cool. Makes the story make a little bit more sense too. I saw that Haunted Mansion, the stretch room is back. So you get to go pile in and be with all the people, and that's that.
Hi, Rachel.
Hello there, Rachel. And so the pre-shows are back. They opened up the playground at Splash Mountain, which means that I'm sure the one at Winnie the Pooh's next. So we're starting to see some normality return to the parks in the sense of.
So the Mine Train one will open up too, where they have the water thing going on.
Yeah.
And the single rider lines opened up. And that's why I was asking him, Dave, during the stream yesterday, if he jumped on single rider, because I saw that was one of the first ones to open up on Smuggler's Run. But
And I didn't even know, and I was talking with the folks in line, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we were on this ride. This is our third time today." They're like, "We went on single rider." I'm like, "Well, that was stupid. I missed out on that." But so there were a lot of things that kind of transpired, and a lot of relaxing of COVID guidelines. Hello there, Teresa.
Hi,
and
Teresa and
the
Adam.
bomb is here. I don't have any friends. Well, in that case, you'll get on rides a lot quicker. So, I'm not going to say that. So anyway, oh crap, I forgot to enter the giveaway. No, we're not closed yet, Rachel. So go ahead and get entered. We are 3 away from a grand prize. Last time I checked, right before I came on, we were at 622. So until we actually close it out and get ready to announce the winner, I'm still rooting for you guys. It's a win for me. It's a win for you because there's a second and a third place prize. So we've got the merch sitting at our feet. Should we hit 625 while I'm sitting here? How do I enter? You have to go watch the video, Teresa, and it'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the I am your father. I am your Father's Day giveaway. Jen's gonna drop a link right now in the chat so that anybody who wants to go jump in and go enter real quick. We have probably 20, 30 minutes left before we're going to close it out because I want to announce it tonight before midnight. And we'll
The
kind of.
link's dropped, so just go check that out. Follow the directions.
Yep.
In
Don't
here.
tell anybody. That would be a DQ and not the good one that's a blizzard. So, nobody will ride with me. Adam, if you come here, I will ride with you. We'll ride together. We'll die together. Bad boys for life. That was so bad. I just lost 2 viewers over that. So, yeah, so it's been a really kind of a crazy week.
They went to go watch the video.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Like, it's probably Teresa and Rachel going to watch the video.
What do I know? I'm some guy wearing a Star Wars shirt with a
You just
bald
told
head.
them to go watch
Yeah,
the
I know.
video.
It's not my fault. So, but a ton of things have gone on in the parks, good and bad. We're hoping bad boys for life. We're hoping that this means character meet and greets will be coming back. All indications show that they are. So
So it's like back to almost pre-COVID business.
we're pretty close now. Obviously, reservations, fireworks, parades, those have not changed yet. And I say yet because we know that the reservation system's here for a
We know
while.
fireworks are going to be back.
We know fireworks are back July 1st.
Just not specialty ones.
We just don't know if and when parades are coming, if and when stage shows are coming back. But I mean, everything's pointing in that direction. I think it's a matter of just getting the cast up to speed, and we should start seeing that. So one of the other things that went on. Let's see. I left to watch a video. I saw Instagram. Realized I have no friend. There you go. Just join Instagram anyway. You can put up I don't know, pictures of balloons. You can show a guy creeping out of a storm drain. Put on some clown makeup. So one of the things that also went on this week was Loki. It was episode 2. If you have not,
Hello, Matt.
hello Matt. Welcome.
Thanks for joining us.
So the Loki series is phenomenal. We did our second episode review with DC and Michelle Dew on Wednesday. If you guys didn't see that or haven't seen the Loki series, highly recommend it. And then go watch the reviews because we go pretty in depth in a 45-minute show as to what we saw, what we think we're seeing, and we're both kind of comic book dorks, so we do pay attention to those things. So
That was me, CJ.
Dave, I dress like it and I hide in store. Oh, I didn't know that. Would you
So you'd be perfect for the Universal
just do me a favor?
Halloween thing.
Send me a balloon. But the Loki series is phenomenal. The review that we do on Wednesday is spectacular. So definitely tune in on Wednesday nights. So that's also part of the recap. But there's so much going on in the parks right now. It's happening almost in real time. There's so many things that are happening, and there's so much left to come back. Monorails that need to reopen, transportation like minivans need to come back. We're waiting on seeing all the. It's happening so fast. And if you've been in the parks, to be honest with you, there's certain parts that are really busy. Other part, there's the balloon. There's other parts that are not so busy. Depending upon the time of day that you go, ride times are not that bad. When I went to Magic Kingdom the other day, I hit like 6 or 7 rides. I mean, it was a good time. 6:23. We're getting there. We're 2 away from a grand prize, everybody. And I got a ton of merch here. So little carrot with no stick.
Should I? No.
No, we wouldn't do that.
No. It's okay.
You guys want to know what the merch is? Because we have it sitting here.
You're signed into my account, so you're gonna keep getting alerts.
Whoops.
So you
So let
probably
me just shut off my phone.
need to do that.
'cause, But we have the merch sitting here if you guys are curious what it is. But, you know, the weekly recap is real simple. There's been a ton of, there's a ton of updates. Yes, show the merch. CJ's like, I want to see, I want to see, I want to see. Grab the second place prize. Let's give him a little teaser.
Is that the?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's take a quick look. Here comes the, if we get through to a grand prize winner, that would mean we get 2 more subscribers in the next few minutes. That's it. Here is the second place prize.
Now it's Last Jedi, but it's got Last Jedi characters, so don't ask me their names.
So second prize winner, you're going to wind up with some collectibles. We won't tell you what the third prize is just yet. I record 3 streams. So, you know, there's a ton of cool stuff that's going on in the parks right now. And with fireworks coming back as of July 1st, you're going to have a spot where now you're going to start seeing the stage shows that have it. You're going to start seeing more of the productionary things coming back. And that is hugely, hugely important. Are you recording rides for videos with GoPros? I'm curious because I haven't heard of anyone using one in the parks before. I am not using a GoPro as of yet. As a matter of fact, it's something that I've been considering doing. The person that I'm waiting to talk to about it, I've had to buy some extra equipment this week, but I'm going to be talking to Chasing Dreams with Mike. He is the ride guru. If you haven't checked out his channel, Chasing Dreams with Mike he's the Velocicoaster King. Go check out that video. It's got like 850 bazillion views. But Chasing Dreams with Mike is the guy for all rides. I want to be like Mike. So I'm waiting on talking to him about a couple of things. Obviously with us being sick last week, I did not have a chance to do so. But do I want to go with the GoPro on the rides? Depending upon the ride, yes. But for the most part, I'm going to be sticking with the iPhone. I just got my new gimbal, which is a monster gimbal. Grab the gimbal. Look at this thing. It's like Thor's hammer. I mean, it's just a monster.
Throw hammers
I did throw hammers.
Yes.
So this is the Smooth 4. It has arrived in one piece this time. So it's really super awesome. The stabilization that I had in Hollywood Studios was fantastic. I was really, really happy with it. We had to order another cord for the charging and some other stuff. So it's just been a crazy week. It's been a lot of fun. It's been good getting back over, the little upper respiratory job, but we were able to come on every night with you guys, and then we were able to get back in the park for Magic Kingdom. I was very impressed in Magic Kingdom. As a matter of fact, it's where I ran into Kenzie Days and Tracy.
624.
We're at 624. We're one away. Come on, everybody. Let's do it. This is what happened with Marvel. So let's keep pushing. Let's get over 625. Who, by the way, they give out buttons when they meet people. And I think it's a super cool idea, and it's something that we're going to do. So if you meet us in the parks, we're going to get some buttons made up because I thought that was a super cool thing to do. But basically, and Rachel's done. Fantastic.
Just got everything.
So I kind of went off on the rails on that. But yeah, I mean, everything is really a lot of fun. When we were in the park at Magic Kingdom, it wasn't like people were all over each other. It really was not that bad. And if you saw the video, I was bouncing on and off rides like it was nothing. And the wait times are seriously off. I don't think they really can figure out the ride times again. Most of the rides were either half of the wait time or walk-ons. And with single rider coming back, it's going to make that even better. And then the rumor of Fast Pass or the Genie Pass will be awesome. Cool. That'll be fantastic. Hopefully it gets in before I share it on Facebook and Twitter. Fantastic. So, there was a lot of cool things. And then when I went into Hollywood Studios, I will say this. There seemed like there seemed like there were a lot of people in different places, and then in other places the park seemed empty. And then the closer you get to close, which is this is kind of common sense, the emptier the park got. However, Disney's rule is if you're in line when the park closes, you get to ride the ride. So if you get in there and you utilize your time the right way, you can accomplish a lot. So it's been a lot of fun. So the weekly recap to recap the recap is hello there, Jesse. To kind of recap everything was, wait times are way off. I don't think they know what they're doing. The pre-shows are back. The splash zones are open. Happy Saturday to you too. There's a ton of new things that are opening back up. Everything is kind of getting back to normal. We're not there yet, and as things go on, we will give you updates and let you know how things are progressing so that you know what to expect. But everything is going really, really well in the parks. Everything looks really good in the parks right now. So that leads us into what's coming up next week. Bum, bum, bum.
Starting tomorrow.
Your
I
mouth
guess.
is off. Really? We're going to do this again?
Could be the microphone.
Let's see. Doot, doot, doot. We still having that? It's okay again. All right, so maybe it was just a quick lag. So coming up this week, tomorrow we're going to be in,
Well, tomorrow we're starting in Animal Kingdom at the moment.
Yes.
Unless something drastic occurs. And then we're probably going over to Magic Kingdom
or Hollywood Studios.
or Hollywood Studios.
Tomorrow we're going to hop. Tomorrow's a hop day. We're doing it for Father's Day. We're going to have some fun, go hop around.
The reason we're starting Animal Kingdom is because if you're familiar with the pass reservation system, that's what was available. And I didn't really want to book Epcot because if we wanted to go earlier, we wouldn't be able to go.
Yeah, exactly. And that was kind of the thing. AJC Magic TV, I missed you coming in. Hello there.
Didn't see you. Hello.
Nope, did not see you come in. Matter of fact, they do buttons too. Everybody's got cool buttons. So yeah, there's tons of awesome stuff coming up. This week as well, and then on Monday, are we back in Magic Kingdom?
At the moment, yes.
At the moment, it is Magic Kingdom Monday, so that's why I think we're going to do Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios tomorrow, potentially Epcot. We might go for a 3-park day, and then Magic Kingdom on Monday. We'll roll into Tuesday, whatever we can get for passes. At the moment, we have tomorrow and Monday booked. I don't have all 3, just so you'll know. I don't tag because no worries, and. We don't have Tuesday booked yet because we only have 2 passes available. We had to burn a pass on
For the 50th.
So we're going to be rotating 2 days now. Most of you know we don't generally live stream on the weekends, but tomorrow's Father's Day.
And we haven't really live streamed. It's like in the park with all of us. So
Yeah.
that's part of.
And it's Father's Day, and I
Father's
wanted to
Day.
be with my family and go have fun and be crazy.
We may end up at Springs. Oh, we're probably going to end up at Springs at some point.
Which, yes, we're going to wind up there because there's a new cake. And for those of you who know how much I like
Let's see
cake,
if I can find a picture.
I like cake. Matter of fact, Adam, meet me there. You can have a piece of cake. Cake is the I Am Your Father's Day cake. Kind of sounds familiar. It kind of goes with the theme of our
It's at
giveaway.
Amorette's.
It's at Amorette's. It is a red velvet cake with cream cheese layered icing with fondant,
Let me find the
and then there's a chocolate. Is it chocolate bourbon sauce?
I will read the entire description for you.
Jesse, we all love cake.
So it's called I Am Your Father Petite's Cake.
Yep.
Red velvet cake, cream cheese filling, bourbon dark chocolate mousse, and white dark chocolate crispy pearls.
You had me at cake. So it sounds super good. I can't wait to try it. There it is.
There's the cake.
There's the cake. So we're gonna probably head down,
And
even if it's
should I
only
show
just
the
for that.
lightsaber part.
Yeah, you can.
And you have like the little lightsaber on the top, the I Am Your Father little writing. Apologies for the glare. And then I'll show the interior.
See, I told you, Adam's in.
And then here's the yummy red velvet interior. And their
Tilt
red
it
velvet,
back a little bit. There you go.
and their red velvet's really good there too. Like,
So we're gonna be doing a lot tomorrow. Giveaway is not concluded. We're at 624. We're trying to get to 625. So we're waiting to see if we get to that at this point. I was actually about to go on and take a look and see what my latest update is. We're at 624.
really.
I am not the kind of person
Oh, yeah.
to rob you guys out of merch. I just don't do that. That's not who I am. I'm going to give you guys as long as I possibly can. We're one away. I'd love to see 2 or 3 just because YouTube loves to take away
Loves to take away like when we did our 600th the other night, but we made up for it.
Yeah,
so.
we love the fact that YouTube, every morning I wake up and my numbers are less than when I went to bed. So I would love to see us get over 625, but I won't be greedy. If we hit 625, I will announce that we have hit, I have lightsaber utensils.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That's not weird.
I had this weird keychain that was like this long.
Yeah.
And like you couldn't use it as a keychain.
See, I want a lightsaber to cut butter. Just saying. I got merch and I'm annoying. They're good for it. So we love giving away merch. It's something that we enjoy doing. If we hit the grand prize winner, we have a second place and a third place prize. We already showed the second place. The third place prize, I'm not showing you. You just got to find out. So,
Again.
so basically what it comes down to is,
The other night ago.
hold on, let's see. I got all kinds of issues. There's all kinds of things are jumping all over my screen right now.
Well, I guess that factory reset is necessary.
Ever since I got my phone fixed, it's worse. But anyway, can I ask how many people have entered? At the moment, now keep in mind,
There's multiple entries on some.
there's a lot more entries than just how many people entered. We originally started at 571. We are at 624. So simply put, we're going to be, if we hit grand prize, we will have had 54 subscriptions to YouTube. But that's not how many entries there are. There are a ton of entries. So, and you could share it. If you watched the video, you know what to do and how you could gain additional entries. So that's how I do all of my giveaways. They're all staggered. We will never do another giveaway that's not done like that. And so basically the long and the short of it is we're one away. So I'm going to hold it open as long as I can. I don't want to take it away from everybody. I want to be able to say, hey, we hit the goal of 625. So anyway, so the rest of the week, obviously, we're going to be in the park Tuesday. Wednesday, we may or may not. Loki, obviously, will be there on Wednesday. We will be doing Loki Wednesday night, so definitely watch Loki. Tune in for us. That's going to be at 10:30 on Wednesday night. We go for 45 minutes. And then we do an after show where you guys get to kind of we open the forum up to you guys. Okay, you guys. Okay, you hit the goal. Say it. Wait, what? By the way, you just hit 625?
All right, well, we'll just give us a
Hold
moment.
it.
I need to actually do something
Hold
I forgot to
it.
do. I think we are.
Hold
it said in
it.
studio, but didn't say it on the page.
I see it.
All right, bear with us.
I see. There are bears with us?
There are bears with us.
Wow. We have bears.
Yes.
According to studio, we're at 626. On the page, it says 625. Let's see what TubeBuddy says. TubeBuddy says 625. So officially, we've hit it. We have officially hit grand prize again. Now, I say again because you guys are the best. We did it for Marvel. They need to certify the votes.
Yes, that's what we're working on right now.
So for Marvel, for those of you who didn't see this, it was crazy. At the end, all of a sudden, it was like bang, 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 bang. There were people coming in left and right. As a matter of fact, someone who entered the contest 45 minutes before we announced won ears. So I thought that was kind of cool. But Marvel, we hit our grand prize. This time we hit our grand prize. Again, congratulations to you guys. You're getting knocked with them. So, darn, can't... Got to work on it. So basically, we're there. We're at 625. Congratulations, everybody. I shared on your social media. Thank you so much, Teresa. Let me just do this, and we're doing that. So we're going to go ahead. Jen's going to do our Wheel of Fortune in a minute.
One moment.
I know Jen's got to load in the last names because we got to be fair. So it's going to take us a couple of minutes now that we're over to get everybody finished loaded in with all of their entries so that this way everything's good. So I'll talk while she loads.
Now, before we continue, Lynn Butler, who's our first Patreon, and Ryan McCann, who is our Expedition Explorer Patreon, they are, because they're Patreon members, they get automatically entered into the contest. I just wanted to say that, and special thank you to both of them. Wow, I think I need a water next.
Yeah, okay. You do.
So, let me do my little wheel of prizes.
Get everything in there.
All right, let me spin the wheel.
All right, there you go. And the winner is
Anthony, the Molar Man.
Get out of town. Anthony Molarman is our grand prize winner. Anthony's not in here right now. We're going to let you know, Anthony, on Instagram. For those of you who don't know Anthony, he's a piece of work. Anthony is our grand prize winner.
Should I message him now?
No, wait, we got 2 and 3 to give away.
Oh, okay, well.
So hang on a second. Let's get this all in here.
No,
Anthony, you're on vacation. Congratulations. You're our next winner. You're the grand prize winner. So Anthony's going to win. Do we have it down here?
I have part of the prize down here.
Well, no, we don't have the shirt because we buy it when we
So
the first. So just so you guys see, because we want you guys to know that this stuff all exists. So he's going to get a hat, which looks like that. There's the Empire Strikes Back. So there's the hat. He's going to get a T-shirt. It's a Vader T-shirt.
I think we have that up.
Which we do have a picture because we were going to show it to whoever. It's in brand. Looks a lot like this. That is the Vader T-shirt that will be won. So that will be on its way.
Go back to
And then let's see, what else do we have? We have a second set of die-cast cars, kind of like what Stone Cold Jedi won the other night, except it's a different version.
These are more, as you can see, there's an Empire theme.
Yep. Empire theme tonight because obviously the line of the movie came out of Empire. And then the last thing is, which we will get in the park tomorrow, BRB, no worries, DAV. We have to pick up the Magic Band because it's not a guarantee. Some people don't go to the parks. Ironically, Anthony is a park person. So we will definitely be picking him up his Magic Band tomorrow. And that will complete his prize package. So that'll be super cool. Let's go to prize number 2.
Am I spinning the wheel?
Spin the wheel.
All right.
Let's see what happens. Wait, I thought that we won. There's DC.
Oh, there's not just only one. This is in Highlander, so.
Ooh, she made a Highlander reference. So, Anthony Molarman, you are our grand prize winner while we wait for the next one to come up.
This wheel's not working.
Yeah, the wheel's not working. Do it again. Do. Come on. Stupid app. Anthony can't win twice.
Well, he had like 2. He had a. I guess they just keep going. I need to probably take his name.
Okay, so our next winner
Disney. I spelled it
is
wrong.
Disney Wishery. I thought I saw you in the chat
Yes.
earlier. So Disney Wishery, you are our second prize winner. Jen's writing that down. Disney Wishery, are you still in here? We're going to show you your prize right now. Let's see. I just attacked the Jedi Temple. Fingers crossed. There are some awesome Sith prizes. That's fantastic. Great to see you guys tonight. This is really needed. Fantastic. Good to see you too. Pull out the second prize so we can show it.
Sure.
I know Disney Wishery was here earlier. They were in the beginning of the chat. But that's your prize, Disney Wishery. It's right there. That is a collectibles.
From The Last Jedi.
Yep.
And you have all kinds of people. I know Ray and.
Just start naming
Finn.
names. Poe,
There's
Finn,
Poe.
Ren, Ray.
Oh, there's Finn.
See?
And there's the girl, which I don't remember everybody's name.
That's okay. The important thing is that no one can see it.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
So, collectible number 2. Are we ready for the third prize? Because we're giving away merch tonight. We hit a grand prize, everybody. Congratulations to all of you. No. It has to be people who, everybody who, because I'm not 100% sure everyone in here is entered. So we're going to be fair.
But that's not what we did last time.
I know. Last time I was a horrible person.
Not really.
Let's see.
Travel mom of 2.
Travel mom of 2. So, travel mom of 2. You have won the Millennium Falcon, the keys to the Millennium Falcon, right here. Star Wars. Loving the merch. Loving the merch. Woo! Now you can make the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs.
Wow.
I just force choked a Jedi. I'm really hoping for
That's
number
fantastic.
3. I'll tell you what. I'm in the mood because you guys went above and beyond. Let me make sure that we didn't lose anybody. Let's just make sure that we're still sitting where we're supposed to be. We're still sitting there. I have a special giveaway. Because I can. Yeah, that keychain, by the way, weighs about 9 pounds. If you hit somebody with that, they're going down.
It's very weighted.
Han wishes he had that in the cantina.
It has that in the back.
Because
Star
he
Wars.
would just whack in the noodle and just keep going.
You have like the little Imperial logo.
Yeah, it was cool keys.
Or New
So
Order, whatever it's called now. But
something super cool. So here's what we're gonna do.
nice.
Whoever's in the chat right now, drop an emoji.
What are we giving away?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Let's have everyone who's in the chat drop an emoji. I'm gonna do a chat only giveaway because we're just giving stuff away right now. So chat
DJ's all
only.
kinds of happy.
There's the atom bomb. Everybody drop them. Here we come. We're gonna do another one. Ooh. Maybe we should do a Florida Park Explorer merch. Let's do Florida Park Explorers merch. I'm good with that. Rachel, good call. Let's see.
Not even there.
Are we back?
Are we back? Uh-oh.
We'll be there in a second if we're anywhere. There we are.
Sorry about that. I'm in the wrong thing. Like I can't get
It wouldn't be a Florida Park Explorer stream if I didn't drop the stream
Well,
at
we're
least
using
once.
a different tablet, so that the different iPad. So that's probably may have something to do with it.
Whoops. All right. So you can win again, Stone Cold Jedi. This is a chat. A chat only. Only the people who are here right now.
What did it with this other stuff? That's kind of funny.
So let's see. Frank just showed up. So let's see. I blame Bob Chapek. It was probably his fault.
It was.
Back and loud now. Uh-oh.
Maybe it's the mic. How's that?
Is that any better? Let me know if the volume's better now. All right, so audio is better.
Okay. So it could be them. Who knows?
All right,
It's kinda
so
funny.
everybody who's in, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and spin through the chat. I'm going to spin through the chat. I'm going to close my eyes and take my glasses off.
Yeah, let him do
So
that.
that this way, you all know that I'm not looking when I do this. So, let's see. Ready? Let's close my eyes. You got to make sure that when I spin that I don't go too far. Because
Okay.
if I go like this and I Wheel of Fortune, or if I Showcase Showdown and I go too far, it's going to be bad. Whoops. Actually, I can just touch the screen and it'll tell us. Presidential Taurus, hi. Susan
Hello.
Anderson, hi. You guys are all in time for a
chat giveaway.
So
if you drop an emoji, we're giving away.
Actually, they don't have to drop emojis. They're in. We're going
They
right now. Ready? Here we go.
Close your eyes.
Close my eyes and. Adam Baum. Adam wins again. Adam, you're fantastic at this. So that's why I put it up on screen, so this way you guys know exactly what I touched. Thanks for muting us, by the way.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. So Adam won the chat war. I can put my glasses back on so I can actually see something. Oh, wow, I can't see anything. So Adam won. You have some Florida Park merch coming your way. So this way you can have some Florida Park Explorer merchandise. That was a good idea, Rachel. And Rachel, you know what? For suggesting it, you get a shirt too. So Jen's going to reach out to all of you guys. We're going to get some Florida Park.
Adam, I believe I still have your emails. So
yeah, Adam already won a hat from us. So, but Adam just won a shirt. Rachel, you won a shirt just for suggesting it because I thought it was a great idea and I should have thought of it and I didn't. So anytime someone does things like that, I love it. So thank you to everybody. We just gave away a grand prize, a second place, a third place, a chat winner, and a suggestion. I mean, could I possibly give away more merch?
No.
All right, my wife just cut me off. So everybody, this is kind of what we do. I got to get rid of Adam. Where is it? Where did the bomb go? There it is. Boom.
There we go. I forgot you could highlight stuff.
So we have winners, chicken dinners. Everybody, that was spectacular. We just gave away a ton of merch. This is what we do when we do giveaways. So make sure. It gets
a little crazy.
I get giveaway happy. You guys are all very welcome. Thank you for being part of everything that we do. Thanks, DC. I appreciate that. While we're on the topic of giveaways, since I have everybody here, make sure you keep your notifications signed up. You know that I like to do giveaways like this. Hello there, Presidential Taurus. We're fantastic. We hope you are well, too. I'm going to go ahead and announce our next giveaway.
We're going to do that. Oh, the second one we talked about. Okay. We talked about it.
Because, I'll tell you what. We're going to give you guys the option. And I'd like to see, because I have everybody in the chat right now. Let's see what wins. You see my suggestion the other day, Carrie? Yes, I did. I'm not sure if I'm going to do stickers or pins. I think I'm going to do pins and I like the sticker idea, but pins people can, because everybody's pin trading and everything. It would really be super awesome.
See, it'd be good if it had the thing on it for the phone, the code thing. And people can scan it and go right to the YouTube page.
So here's the question for everybody. I have 3 ideas for a giveaway since we have you guys in here. One would be Loki. How many fingers do I have?
No, isn't it Loki
or Black Widow? Or do you want a 4th of July Disney merch giveaway? Where do I say my?
Who said that?
It's Rachel.
I'll actually message you on. You message me. That's the FL_Park_Explorers.
Jen's going to send you a message on Instagram right now. So let us know in the chat if you like the Loki or Black Widow, so that this way there'll be one Marvel contest, and you can have your choice of Loki or Black Widow. And then the other giveaway would be a 4th of July giveaway. So 4th of July DAV's got one in. Loki. Let's see what we get. Run it up. I want to see what everyone is. Whatever comes out to be the highest is what we're going to do, because you guys are going to help us pick it right now. Teresa voted twice for Loki. this is not a multiple vote.
Loki,
Loki
seems
again.
to be kicking butt.
Loki's killing it right now. Loki.
Like everyone's like, forget Black Widow. Everyone is like, loves
Loki's
Loki.
fantastic.
Loki is a lovable bad guy, I guess you could say. Yeah, because he's not really.
He's awesome.
He's not really
So let's see, Loki, and then what we can do is we can announce it.
good. Nobody likes Scarlett Johansson.
Well, we got Black Widow from Presidential Tourist. Loki's looking hot right now.
Her character's awesome. It has nothing to do with her.
So, DC, I'm going to say this to you because we're going to announce it on the Loki on Wednesday night. Obviously, the Wednesday after 4th of July, I guess. So let's see. She jumped the shark after A-Rod. That's fantastic. So Loki, unless you guys come up with something right now, Loki's probably going to be the winner. I would have to see something significantly swing the other way. Because right now we have a 4th of July, one for Black Widow, and the rest are Loki. So, but you know, DC, if you wanna do this with us, you can. If you don't, that's fine. I'll announce the winners after like after we do the Loki show on that Wednesday night. But we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. So we're gonna do another staggered grand prize giveaway. We're going to do all the fun stuff. Maybe we'll make it more interesting this time. I'm not sure. I'll have to get a video together, and I'll announce the contest during this week, towards the end of the week, probably Thursday or Friday. So there we go. So giveaways galore. We just gave away a ton of merchandise, a lot of Florida Park Explorers merch, which really makes me happy. And thank you for the suggestion. That was spectacular. So let's see. Let's go into our notes. We just discussed what's coming next, what our next one's going to be.
I lost my notes because I had to write stuff down.
Let's see. We got Disney news.
Good night, everybody.
And good night. We're done. I forgot to do this, and the winner is I'm really bad at my job.
And I even created that. It was a cool little ticker.
I think I should get fired. Somebody should fire me. Did we miss anything? No. We kind of hopping around now. What do you got on your notes? Let's see. I missed some.
Well, we talked about.
Sure, giveaway, guys. I'll support how I can. Love the giveaway. Love it. All right, so I'll tell you what, DC. We'll do our normal show, and then after the show, when I start at 11:30, just like on this one, I'll do the announcement during that. So that this way we can just focus on the Loki. We did everything. Well, no, we couldn't have. Pre-shows are back.
We did.
We talked about Luca too.
Well, I don't know if anyone's watched.
Did anybody watch Luca?
I mean, we didn't really watch all of it.
We watched most of it. It was super cute.
It's really cute. It's a sweet little story.
I kind of enjoyed it, actually. I thought that the premise.
I know you think it's better than Onward.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Onward. If anyone knows.
CJ, you didn't watch it yet? Okay.
We won't do any spoilers. It was a really cute movie.
Bella loved it. She watched like half last night and half tonight. All right, so maybe we'll talk about it Wednesday night, like on the
After
later show. Yeah.
Onward was awful. I couldn't agree with you more. I will never watch a movie again. The fact that I had to sit through it once was bad enough.
It's super. No, the ending's super depressing, and
the movie's horrible.
It's super sad. There's so many more things they could have done with it. So,
well. And good night. No. So, basically we went through, a lot of the different things, which is we did our giveaways, which that just made my night, by the way. I remember.
Oh, so should I ask Adam in the chat or email him about the size? I'm sure.
Send him a message.
Okay.
Neanderthal.
I didn't.
Can you all sign the shirt? I'd be happy to. That'd be cool,
That's
actually.
Funny.
That'd be really funny. They have a magic van. If it was actually
the van
magic,
was cool, no doubt.
If it was actually magic, it would have been better.
I like his emoji better on the Disney emoji game than the movie.
I'm a girl small.
That's about right. I was gonna send you an extra small. Actually.
How about a onesie? So anyway,
we're gonna make those.
I know we are gonna have Florida Park Explorers onesies. This is gonna be awesome. So let's see. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Earlier today, I had something really neat.
Just email me, Adam. You have my email.
I had something neat happen. So while I watch a lot of YouTube videos myself, but they're usually how to get better content because otherwise I just don't want to bring you guys crap. Do you have any rompers? I do actually. I'm 4'8". You're the best. So I was watching. I don't know if anybody knows Nick Nimmin or
I got it, Rachel. Thank you.
or Sean Cannell. Sean Cannell's from Think Media's, which I highly recommend if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel. Watch them; they're very good at what they do. So I got my alert this morning. I didn't watch the first half of the show because, frankly, I was sleeping. Can you have the? Yeah, she can sign it. All three of us will. We're the Florida Park Explorers, so you'll get it from all of us. And so I got on about the part where they were doing Q&A. And while I was doing Q&A with them, and I was, there's 300 people in the chat, I got a question that was picked. And they went over our channel for about 5 minutes. It was really, really motivating. The things that were said, I'm going to actually be releasing clips and a short video on it.
Get that email, the channel.
I'm going to be putting out a bunch of things on it here shortly because it was, I think for YouTube creators, content creators, I think this is invaluable because it wasn't just about us. I asked a generic question because I continuously get the same question. And by the way, I happen to ask myself and others the same question, which is basically as Disney live streamers, how do we compete with some of the bigger channels? And for 5 minutes, Nick and Sean gave advice.
Nick Nimmons is like amazing. Like I watch his videos every day. He is like on point with everything that he says.
But for new YouTubers, Think Media is phenomenal.
Yes.
They're great, great people. Sean is usually on point. They have a lot of great content. But I'm going to be posting a bunch of stuff about it, clips about it, because I'm not sure how much of it I can actually post because it's not my content. And I don't want to get flagged. But I think if they realize that I'm trying to help the Disney community and I'm giving their advice, something that's actually posted on YouTube anyway, they may be okay with it. I was even contemplating sending an email so that I could release the entire clip in its entirety. So it was super cool, especially after, well, hang on a second, I'm getting there. Especially after some of the things that have happened over the last week. Bella Belize, actually, I'm going to highlight you for a second. Bella Belize, excuse me, my baby's Belle. Belle Belize had said that we were rapidly becoming one of her favorite channels. We've had a lot of people sending us some DMs. I just highlighted that one because she said it in the chat during Magic Kingdom.
I had someone recognize me in Character Warehouse yesterday, and I was kind of taken aback. Like she was making a joke about buying too much merch, getting a new suitcase to go home with, and she goes, I've watched your videos. You're Florida Park Explorer. She's like, you're one of the reasons I came here today. I'm like, okay. And I was kind of like, okay. Like, go chase your daughter.
Now, Jedi, I got to tell you something before I move on. It happens a lot and it goes away a lot. YouTube, now you've heard us complain about the fact that we lose subs, we lose likes, we lose watch time. YouTube is, as of April 5th, launched a new algorithm. And the new algorithm is a like-dislike feature. And so sometimes,
lost the contest, so.
or somebody lost the contest and they're just pissed. But basically, it could be gone tomorrow morning. So could 3 hours of my watch time and 30 likes, but you just never know. YouTube is doing so many different things that we'll see. But I agree with you. I hope that nobody thumbed us down just because. I mean, you didn't win. I gave away 5 prizes, so thank you, Rachel. We appreciate that. And
we appreciate.
We've been hearing this and getting a lot of I get a lot of DMs, and I don't always get to thank you. And then one of the things that happened is I've had a lot of channels that have less subscribers than us asking us how we're going up so fast. And I've had channels that have more subscribers than us telling us that we're doing it right, keep going. And, I'm hearing it from every aspect. So I really just want to thank you guys. But one of the things, the reason I bring this up is tomorrow night, Jen's going to drop a link in the chat. And yes, dislikes do work for us because it means they watched, they cared enough to leave something.
Yes, they gave me watch time, so thank you so much.
So we appreciate that. But tomorrow night, I met someone in the chat and it was Dole Whip Dad. And on Instagram, he's Dole Whipped Dad.
Which is hilarious.
Which is really funny. So he's doing a show tomorrow night live.
And this is the link right to the show tomorrow night that I just dropped in.
Which you'll see, according to him, he's dropping in segments of what happened. Now, he and I were conversing in the chat. He made it, or he implied the fact that he was going to be talking about my question. So if you wanted to see this, and
Rachel,
yeah, there you go. If you want to see what was said in it, I don't know if he's doing it in its entirety or what he's doing or how he's doing it, but that may be a good place too, because we're also going to be releasing it as well. But he seemed like a spectacular person. We had some, back and forth in the chat and then after. So anybody in the YouTube community, when we get to know somebody, it's kind of special and spectacular. But we really have enjoyed everything that we've done with everybody here.
He says, I'll be featuring your question and the answer, so feel free to share, which
So
I
there
told
you-
him we were doing this tonight and that we would definitely share it in the chat.
So it sounds like he's going to be going over it, and he's got a pretty decent, show. So I definitely, I'll be watching. I'll be in the chat. I know Jen will be. We're going to be sitting in there commenting as well. We definitely encourage you guys to jump in there. Anybody who's a content creator, if you're asking questions, jump in. This is the place to be tomorrow night. This is where I think a lot of content creators are going to be. He's highlighting specifically what to do for YouTubers. So definitely check that out. And if you're not a YouTuber and you're just curious about it or you're thinking about it, this is the place also to check out. But I wanted to thank everybody because there are times where I sit there and I do, like, we'll plateau for a couple of days to a week or so, and the subscriber count doesn't go up, but my views go through the roof. And that's nice, and I love it. But it does make you at times sit there and say, should I do this? Should I do that? But lately, we're hearing it from every aspect, and it really is encouraging. We really appreciate you guys more than you know. Keep sending emails, keep DMing us, keep commenting, letting us know what you want to see. That always drives us to go ahead. And if you notice when I'm in the parks, I say, all right, where are we going next? The other day, we got to show CJ the Lightning McQueen. He'd never seen it before. That was fun. You guys all got to see Mickey and Minnie's with the new, with the pre-show back. So I want to do those things so that everybody can see what they want to see. And then, like Jed told me, turn around and go look through the Runaway Railway store. You didn't do that. I read the chat as I go through it. So we want to make sure that we're bringing you guys the content you want to see and having fun while doing it. So, but anyway, thought that was kind of neat. Thought it was kind of cool. And again, can't say thank you guys enough because it's a lot of fun doing this. So, let's see. So we've talked about Loki. We've talked about movies. We've talked about merch and what's new and what's coming. Some Florida Park Explorer news. The new website has been launched. It's floridaparkexplorers.com. Our merch, half of our merch store is up and running. So in other words, like the hat we gave away tonight is also for sale. Let's see, will you ever set up a Discord server where all your fans can chat with? I gotta be honest with you. I heard about it for the first time on another streamer's show the other night. I didn't even know what it was. The answer is absolutely. It's Discord and to DWD. Okay, cool. And yeah, without a doubt, I didn't know what it was. And look, I'm an old dude, and so I don't keep up on every single thing out there. We try to have as many social media platforms as we can and manage at the same time, to be perfectly frank. But yeah, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't do that. I figured out that was a great place for interaction after hearing it and then reading a little bit about it. So yes, it'll take us a little bit to get it set up. And basically one of the things that, as we're launching things, it just takes us a little bit. Like we finally got the website up. We got half of our merch, or I shouldn't say half of the merch. We have the discounted Disney merch up that we have at the moment. Our Florida Park Explorer merch comes out probably next week. I'm hoping to have it by the end of the week, so that all the pictures are uploaded, everything's done, so that we can start doing that. We're also going to be changing our Patreon so that our Patreons, we're going to actually add another level. because our Patreon has, Ryan signed up. He's our first Expedition Explorer. He actually is getting a T-shirt, but we're going to be including some different packages because, again, we don't want money for nothing. We want to be giving back to you guys. I want folks to come down in Florida Park Explorers merch. I think it's awesome. I want to give you guys the opportunity to get it. It's going to be extraordinarily affordable. I'm not trying to make money on it. I want to pay for it, get us out there. And then last but not least on the website, which maybe next week, I keep saying it's next week, will be my Disney themed merch. It's just, there's a lot of loading and coding that goes into some of this stuff. It's just taking me a little bit longer, especially when we were sick. So the Disney theme merch is phenomenal. The couple of people who I have let see it have sat there and said, we're probably going to have an explosion of merch. So I've also talked with the person who's producing it and said, be prepared.
Be prepared.
You never know. We may wind up having a bunch of stuff. Happy Father's Day and to all the dads in here. I agree. It is 12:01.
Yes,
Happy
happy
Father's Day to
Day.
everybody. Who is a
And may the
father.
force be with you.
And may the fathers be with you. So let's see. Will you guys ever create a Facebook group where we post screenshots that we take? Jen has talked about doing a Facebook group, especially since I don't know if you saw it the other day. Hey CJ, are you getting rid of Jedi? I don't think he's leaving.
I think he was.
I think he was just saying, "Hey, it's
I think
midnight."
he's cusping the midnight.
Hey, we're there.
It's all good.
No, I'm just kidding. The other day I met a fan. He didn't know that he was a fan of ours. He just thought I was a famous YouTuber, and he was super cool about it. I saw him in line at Mickey and Minnie's. I thought he wanted to get away from me. I think he was just super awkward about it. No, CJ, it's all good. And they ran into me again in Batu, right in front of Ray.
And we kind of missed the interaction because we're having
when my camera
technical difficulties.
my camera overheated. So he came up to me, and there was a super cool moment between he and I and the mom, which sounds really bad, but it was a lot of fun. The mother took a picture of us, thumbs up, in front of Ray. It was really cool. He was a super cool kid. And then my camera came back on just a minute after they had taken off, so I caught up with them, and he was really good on camera. He was like, make sure you subscribe.
And then he came into I think he sabotaged his mom's YouTube and came into the chat for a little bit.
Which was cool.
And he said, let's get 5,000 likes. And it was like adorable.
He was a super cool kid, and he's probably going to be a famous YouTuber at some point. But he was super cool. And by the way, I'm going to take his advice because I even said it at the time, he's a better YouTuber than I am. If you're here, make sure you hit that like button. It's the only way to make sure that the channel really does grow. If you're new here, consider subscribing, hitting the notifications bell, because we do live stream at weird times and all over the place. And if you ever want to check where are we going, when are we doing it, we post in stories on Instagram on Florida Park Explorers.
And when we do the at-home lives, there's usually something up a little bit before because we use a different medium.
Once we get over 1,000 and I can figure out how to actually put my premieres up, we'll be premiering every day, so this way you always know where we are. But we still have 375 subscribers to go, which we're going to try and rapidly get through, because once we do that, we have our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. For those of you who are not familiar with the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, the video is almost complete, the new video. We will be giving away, wait, there's a theme here, giveaways. 2 one-day park passes, 1 night at a Disney resort, 2 shirts, 2 sets of headgear. So ears and hat, 2 hats, 2 ears, we don't care. We're going to give you some choices on some stuff, and you'll be in a live stream with us when you come down. So that's our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm not
Cross, depending where they're coming from.
or wherever.
Well, I guess they're coming down regardless.
Unless they're coming
I'm
up.
from Texas.
They could win from Brazil. Who knows?
That's right, we're not paying for airfare, so that's
No,
fine.
no airfare included. You have to get here on your own. But when you get here, you'll have a prize package waiting for
And the
you.
UK people are probably sleeping, so.
We'll watch this tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
So if you're coming across the pond,
Yeah.
we're good.
Take a hop across the pond. So, everything kind of leads into the same things. Basically, we like to do this. We want to make sure that you guys know where we are. The website will also tie everything together. Dave, will you be my +1? I'm afraid of single. Without a doubt. All you gotta do is say yay. As long as it's not a ride I won't go on, then in which case you get Jen. I don't do teacups. So
You don't do rock and roller coaster.
I don't do rock and roller coaster either. Or Tower of Terror. What
The
else?
Tower Terror, you could go single rider regardless. It doesn't really matter.
But he wants to be +1. He's afraid of it.
Oh, it's not scary.
No, he's afraid of being a single rider. He doesn't want to
Do
go by
it all the
himself.
time.
No single riding. But this way you kind of know where we are, what to do, how to do everything, and how you can reach us directly. So lots of fun stuff coming, lots of great things going on. But that's where we are at for the week. I don't know if anybody caught the movie show earlier this week. I require a lot of hand holding and scary
That's
rides
funny.
and hugs. Just so that you know, Olaf gives very great warm hugs. What are
Yes.
you doing?
I'm doing something that should have been done.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
Jen is so much smarter than me. Yay! Now I have a planet over my head.
Yes,
You see it right here? No.
that's not right there. It's on
Wait,
the other side.
Wait,
We're reversed.
wait! It's right there.
We're reversed.
I have Saturn over my head. I guess it's
I
better
was
than Uranus.
okay. I was just gonna say that.
So
But
you said yes, you will create a Facebook group. Yeah, without a doubt, because as we meet more and more people, like I even said to the mom who took the picture, I said, "Would you please send it to me on Instagram?" I don't have that picture yet.
they might still be on vacay.
They
It's
probably
not
are
like-
okay. I definitely want that picture because that kid was super cool. That was one of those moments that was awesome. I literally walked around the corner, got onto Smuggles, and on the Smuggles Run, which is on my shirt. There's Captain Smuggles, and I met up with two people who they were awesome. I got to ride Smuggler's Run with them. They were with the Orlando influencer. They were down from PA. Super cool people. We had a blast with them. So I'm meeting more and more people. I definitely want to have a way for people to share it with us, not just tagging us on Instagram. So that's another. If I didn't
And
give you a
we
shirt
do have-
already, I would give you one now.
We do have a Facebook page for those of you who don't know. It's Florida Park Explorers.
Shocking.
Yeah,
Everything is our name,
everything's our name,
so you can
but
go
it's
on.
there. It's growing. It's not as big as our Instagram accounts, but
And then we also have Twitter, which I don't know why, but we're there. Camilla F, how are you?
good morning.
Hi everyone. What is good morning? Where do you see good morning?
Well, Camilla, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in good morning. I mean, it's what, 5 a.m. your time? 5 or 6. Welcome in. We haven't seen you in a while. I know you've been busy working, so congratulations and kudos.
Oh, I must have seen her in another chat.
Oh, you just got narked out.
It was earlier in the day, like not today.
That's different. Everybody over across the pond right now is probably sleeping. But yeah, I mean, we want to have the interactions. We want to have it so that if you guys are taking pictures, if we're doing things, I definitely want to see them. I definitely would like that. I mean, if it got really super cool, I would put up a fan page on Florida Park Explorers. Now, one of the things I will tell you that we're adding.
You're gonna be.
Just-
you're not gonna be happy about it.
Just breathe. I'll do
Just
it later.
telling you.
One of the things that we're going to be doing on our website page on FloridaParkExplorers.com for our Patreons is a members only section. So you'll be given a passcode, you'll be able to log in. It's going to be behind the scenes stuff, like when things go horribly wrong. There's a lot of times I cut out bloopers. Now, not when I'm live streaming, but when we're vlogging. And I have an entire blooper reel from like the first 100 videos that I did.
That's why I delete my bloopers before I send you to edit them.
It's way funnier the other way. I mean, Jen will tell you that one of the funniest moments happened in Batu. I plowed over a family. I mean, never even saw them. I was staring at the X-wing, or was it the A-wing? I'm not even sure anymore.
It was a wing.
It was one of the
It was a
wings.
chicken wing.
It was a wing or a thigh. I'm not sure. Be careful. Adam will eat it. And I was looking at Rise of the Resistance. I was looking the wrong way and walking straight, and they said something. And when I looked up,
Why did I think she was across the pond?
I legit took them out, and it's all on camera. I mean, it was funny. Can we watch David go on a tirade? Am I not going on one right now?
Camilla, why did I think you were across the way? Like, sorry.
Wait,
I
you're
really
Eastern
did.
Standard. Why did I think you were across
I
the
don't
pond?
know.
Maybe it's because of how close you are with Lorna.
Well, they mod a lot together, so
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm confused.
So you're Eastern Standard Time. I wish
It's
I was
Eastern Standard Time for me, and I'm ready to go to bed. So
My night just got going. Saturday night. You think this is 7 Up? You're nuts. Actually, it is. I'm in Mountain Time, by the way. Yeah, aren't you in Idaho? I listen
Yes,
and
she
pay
is.
attention. I do
Actually-
listen.
I actually know that.
Shout out to all the mods for keeping the chat clean. I couldn't agree more.
And to you, DAV, as well.
Absolutely. And if in the tradition of Lynn Butler, if we hit, how many likes are we up to?
We are at, well, according to this, 23, but it could be wrong because my thing never refreshes.
That's
so
because
I need
it hates you.
It does, and I'm in a different
Row.
24.
All right, so we're at 24. If we get up to 30, we will beat our mods. That's just in honor of Lynn Butler. We take out the blue wrenches and we let you go to town. 25, according
Thank you, CJ. Well, CJ, yeah.
Vodka, not 7-Up, or Seagram 7 Crown. I actually like to take my 7-Up and I water it down with water.
7-Up's bad enough.
Yeah. I heard people use Instagram to create private communities that we know how to stroke. Never heard that one. And I'm one of those people who I have a backdoor program to Instagram.
Well, I think it's a lot of like the looping things. Like,
Probably. I mean, it's not hard to create private things where you can get into them. And
I'm in some groups,
yeah.
but it's not like they're chat groups,
But
like Disney chat groups on there.
on Instagram, we want to be where you guys want us to be. All you have to do is tell us, you tell us what you want.
The potato state, I love it.
we're pretty-
Potato land.
Ooh. Speaking of which,
For Mickey and Minnie.
I was going to say we're going to be streaming Vacation Fun. That's fantastic. You guys are the best, by the way. For everybody who doesn't know, Mila and Lorna, legit. CJ as well. You guys are in every chat. You're double and triple dutying sometimes. They do it selflessly. They're really fantastic about it. I have to tell you that because she's not in here right now, at least I don't think Lorna's in. I think she went to bed. Do you have that available? I'm going to be posting.
I'm gonna have to go into someone else's thing.
Go and see if you can grab this.
I'm going to.
We're going to try and drop in a link right now. It is for Lorna so that she can get a new gimbal. It's a GoFundMe page. I don't think she's aware of it because she's super proud and she didn't want anyone to know that she needed a new gimbal. And if you're watching, Lorna, I'm really sorry, but Mike hit me up and he said that because you're the best mod, and not that Camila isn't, but those are his words. He sat there and said, "We got to help we got to get this gimbal," and I agree. So we're gonna drop it in as soon as Jen can.
I don't have it. Wait.
As soon as Jen finds it.
I don't have it.
I'm gonna send it. I don't have a gimbal, but I want one. Let's see. So hang on 1 second.
They don't have it, and I can't find it in any of the things.
Hang on, let me grab it. Maybe we hit the goal.
Well, let me look. Let me click on it first.
Hang on, I got them right here. See, it's Parks, blah, blah, blah. Give me a second. Here's this. Did we hit the goal? No. So let me share it.
Share it to
I'm
me.
going to share it to you.
And then I'll click on it and I'll
All right.
get it.
So Jen's going to take that and put it in the chat right now. That's Lorna's channel. Thank you, Mila. We appreciate you doing that. But when Mike hit me up, and it was Mike and Drew, and they were like, look, she mods for you too. And I would have done it anyway. I will do it for as many people as possibly can. I believe in paying it forward.
I'm gonna drop it for you.
That's kind of what we do. Like I'm all about people. I'm all about anything that we can do to kind of try and help. If we can ever do anything, to help promote things for y'all, just hit us up privately, please. DM us or send us an email. You can reach us find us at floridaparkexplorers.com.
That is the longest website ever. Wow.
Well, we're gonna have to get her to, if she gets over 100 subs, I'll tell her. Is she over 100 subs?
She's got that.
All right, so she's getting close. Once she gets over 100 subs, I'll tell her how to change that. I think.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that.
Oh, yeah, that's a super long website. I don't know if she knew because Mike was super cryptic about it. So I didn't like.
I think they said something in a chat she was in the other day when
I
Drew
don't
was
know.
on.
I don't know, but at the same time, I don't want to be somebody. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to her, subscribe to her. She's fantastic. She selflessly gives herself to everybody and asks nothing in return. So when Mike and Drew came to me about it, they were like, she's one of your mods too. Let's do this. And I said, I'm down totally. So, we participate. We want to see if we can get her over her goal. We're actually pretty close because I just looked. So as a matter of fact, if
$100 away.
you were $100 away. So if we can get that done, that would be spectacular. But anyway, Lorna, Mila, CJ, all my other mods, DAV, we appreciate you guys more than you know. We appreciate everybody who comes in and does this, and gives their time. Yeah, she's only $100 away. So, and I would love to see that wrap up soon. But we've got the link there. We'll also drop it in the description below. And I'll post it somewhere on Instagram at some point too tomorrow. So that this way we can try and do something for her. She's a spectacular, spectacular lady. Anyway, so let's see. I would love a gumball. Don't have the money, but if I had one, I'd use it all the time. Rachel, what are you trying to vlog? And speaking of which, because just popped into my head, I was talking about Vacation Time. There's a scene in Vacation. Is it Vacation Fun or Vacation Time?
Vacation
Fun. There's which I'm gonna vlog when we go to Hollywood Studios, or I'll live stream it because I don't have enough copyright claims. They go to Potato Land, and it's just like Disneyland, and it is absolutely the funniest thing in the world. So it just kind of cracks me up. They have an entire theme park. It looks just like Disneyland, and
It's like vulgar though, because it's the weird Mickey Mouse. So like,
it is. It's a little odd. I'm not a huge fan of the new drawings of Mickey. I don't like the new DuckTales. I don't like the new Chip and Dale's show. I don't like the way they're drawn. I prefer my Mickey. Call it 5 years ago. Call it Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Call it Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Even with the voice change, it's okay.
Leave my people alone.
For people, he's a mouse.
Leave my people alone. So that's just my opinion. The crazy rantings of a madman. But neither here nor there. Rachel. We'll talk to you offline. See, if we can get something going. It doesn't take much. Across the pond, they're ridiculously expensive. And I mean ridiculously expensive. Lorna was telling me one night on Instagram, we were having a conversation. I think it was 2.5 times more expensive than it was here. There are some very good affordable gimbals. There are some things like where's my other gimbal? Is it in the bag?
Probably.
This is something.
It's a decent gimbal.
It's a good gimbal. I've been using this gimbal since we started. It's small. Where the hell was it? This is my first gimbal. I use it as a backup to this gigantic monster I just got. I mean, this thing is enormous. That is the Smooth 4. That is my new gimbal. And it took me, quite frankly, from November until now to get it. It took me a long time to want to, I save up for all of my equipment. I buy all my equipment. It takes a little bit to get going. This one, if I remember correctly, is like $40. Might be $35. This is called the Vimble, Vimble, Vimble 1. It is your typical little gimbal. You lock your phone in. It even has a tripod so that you can stand it up. This is what I have shot virtually every video you guys have watched on. So I carry it as a backup because you never know. And you know, they're not. It's not a bad vlog or a bad gimbal. Let me catch up on what I missed. Potato Land short is hilarious. I almost cried when I saw it when Goofy said. Now, don't get me wrong, I hate the drawing, but it's funny. When Goofy goes to get scared and he's like, I almost did something to my pants, and he goes, never mind, I'm not wearing any pants. Go ahead, that's hilarious. I agree.
Fire cake? Is that hello?
Fire cake.
I'm gonna
You're new here. Fantastic. Welcome in.
welcome in. Welcome to the crazy.
There's always room for cake.
Yes.
Adam says, I agree. The animation of voices are what? Yeah, I'm not happy. It looks like Ren and Stimpy. And, you know, it's kind of like they brought in the people who did Ren and Stimpy. I'm just not a fan. So DuckTales is not that bad. Has a few hidden. I can't get past the drawing. And I mean, I'm a huge DuckTales fan. I mean, obviously, I'm an older person. I grew up on DuckTales. I could sing the song for you right now. I love it. As a matter of fact, I brought Bella into all of the 80s and 90s cartoons, from DuckTales to Gummy Bears, including G.I. Joe, like you name it. I brought this kid into it.
She loves Bonkers.
Yep. Bonkers was one of my favorite.
Is awesome.
So we wanted to, show her some of the classics, the way that they were drawn, the way real animation was done back in the day. So I'm not a fan of that, and I have a hard time getting past it. What am I looking at? Here's Rachel's channel. Please check. She's almost at a 1K. Okay, let's get her over. I mean, at the end of the day, we need to support each other in the community to make that happen. So anything that we can do, definitely keep sharing Rachel's stuff. Let's get her over. Rachel, send me a DM with some information so that I shared y'all on the Facebook story. Do me a fantastic. We appreciate that. But send me a DM to both Jen or me or both or whatever. We'll put you up in stories. I get about 100 hits on my stories a day. So when I post in stories, I can kind of push some people towards you. Let's get you over a K. And we want to get that going. Yeah, I mean, and that's what it's about. And Rachel, seriously, like, I'll send you a link to this. And if we can do something to kind of, I mean, look, getting a GoFundMe for $50 to get this done, this is easy.
That's real, and I think it's price dropped.
I think it's price dropped. I think it's down to like $35. And like I said, this Vimble is really good.
It's just for what we're doing.
My battery was dead. Okay, I've used it so much. It's supposed to hold a 6-hour battery.
And Florida heat it doesn't mix at all.
It's just not doing the job anymore. And when I knew I had to spend the money to get a new one, it was either spend $40 or I got the Smooth. It was I think with our Amazon discount, it came down to like $90 shipped. So it was the price of 2 gimbals, or I was able to finally step up and get the other one. Let's see. You're A24. Let's get you pushed over. If everybody here jumps over there and throws it over, you're going to go up 12 right off the bat, because I can see 12 people. So, and that counts us too, if we're not already subscribed, which I would imagine we are.
I think I subscribed.
If everybody subscribes, you go up 10 people right off the bat. Boom, you're at 834. If we can promote you when you come in every time, just remind me, because I have the brain like a sieve. So a lot of things fall through it. But remind me, just say, hey, I'm getting close to a K. Let us know when you come into the chats. We're happy to promote everybody. This is how everyone can get bigger quicker, and that's the whole point. Also, I promise.
Oh, wait.
I also promote your channel too.
There we go.
DAV is really good about doing that. He promoted us as well.
Yes.
We appreciate that when
yeah.
when anybody promotes anybody anywhere. We love that. That's what this is all about. We call it a YouTube community for a reason. We truly believe that this is a community. We're building great people. When we have thousands of people that are going to come in, if we ever get to a place where we have 400, 500, and 600 people in the chats,
my head will spin. You'll actually literally see my head spin.
We've already talked about possibly broadcasting on 2 different channels. So that we can make sure that the folks that are here today are the folks chat that we get first. So that's going to be super important to us. You know, we want to make sure we keep doing it. What's that?
I just subscribed to her from our page. I had subscribed it from my Explorer Jen page. That's why I was like, wait a second. So we're good.
So that's another one right there. So you should see.
She's at 825 at the moment.
So everybody jump in there, support Rachel, do what we can. And then, like I said, send us some DMs, and we'll get something put together. We'll also try and help get you a gimbal. You know, everybody, if we can help one another, kind of makes the world go round. So, and DAV, thanks for doing your part too. We really appreciate it. You know, as we say here, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, comment. These are the things that help our channel grow. And I think if you guys watch the video tomorrow, can you show me how the giveaway? Yeah, it's easy.
Thanks, Frank.
That's Belly.
I know. I'm gonna go invest.
Go take a look at her. I'll actually show you right now because I have my backup phone too, just in case I was having issues. What's that? Whatever. If for any reason the stream crashed, like what happened to Hollywood Studios the other day, let's see. Frank, we love having you guys here. So here is my old iPhone 6s Plus. Okay, you can see it is beat the crap. The screen shattered, but it still works. So I'm going to show you. See this little itty bitty Jabberella? It unfolds. You flip it up like this. Take your phone. Line it up in the middle, your gimbal set. It is literally that small, that easy. You hit your button to start, gimbal's on, and look at it. It's got a motor built in, keeps everything going. There's your screen. And I mean, it's legit this easy. If you want it to stand up, unfold, and your gimbal will sit there. And you can do live streams. You can set it up. When I do the castle shots, when I get drinks and things like that, I put my gimbal down and I put the tripod out. Tripods are hugely important. But like seriously, it's that simple, Rach. I mean, it's not hard. This is all you need. This is all I used. Just having something simple like that. And you see how it turns? You can also shoot Instagram. It's really super cool. You want it back? Just go like that. But if you go too far, it will literally turn and drop to Instagram mode. But it's a cool gimbal. It's got a lot of power behind it. Like I said, though, my biggest issue is my battery only lasts about 2 hours. So, and then when you're done with it, it folds up. And it's literally that big. If this is, it might be 8, 9 inches, maybe 10. And I stick this, I can literally, I put this, I open it up, I slide it in my pocket, and I lock it against my pocket so it can't fall out. And I carry this in my backpack. You know, and that's the thing. There's little things. Hello there, Magical Maddie B.
I would plug it in.
Plug what in?
To plug this in.
Yeah, I'm good with the moment.
Now it'll drain really quick.
All right.
Notice how quickly it drained.
Everybody, that's Magical Maddie B. She's now over 1,000 subs and rocking and rolling.
Let that in there. Okay.
But Rachel, it's a lot of fun. You don't need an expensive gimbal. It's really easy to get started, so you don't have to spend a lot of money. That's one of the things. If you guys tune into the Nick Nimmons and to Sean Cannell, pay attention to what they're saying, because if you listen to them, they're super successful. These are guys with millions of subscribers. They save you money. They save you time. They tell you how to do things. I've kind of decided that as we get closer to 1,000, with the amount of questions that I get, I wound up getting mine, and I love mine, Maddie. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about the different gimbals. I got my new gimbal in, and I'm in love with it. So my old gimbal I'm carrying as a backup right now because the battery just doesn't last, only lasts 2 hours now. But as we get a little bit closer to 1,000, I'm going to start releasing videos on how to do this because most people, once they get up in that upper echelon, I think they're afraid that someone's going to steal their thunder. I got one for Amazon for like $200, and it's crazy. What did you buy for $200? Did you buy the DJI or did you buy
I
the?
saw some that were $200, and then
Is it for a camera or smartphone? Because that also makes a
Yes.
huge difference.
makes a huge difference.
Yep, Rachel, you were here the night that Maddie got over. So, you know, the gimbals, if you're getting it for your phone, for a phone, are way more affordable than for the camera. That's fantastic. That's what they're there for, by the way.
That's fun.
They are complicated. It's all about balance. It's making sure that they're balanced before you turn them on. So as long as you're balanced and everything is in its right spot, if it's not balanced, you might have to buy counterweights. But you know, we've kind of decided that with the, and I'm not kidding when I tell you how many inquiries I actually get between Instagram and email. And it's like, well, how are you doing this? How are you doing that? I think that most people are afraid that someone's going to steal their thunder. I'm not like that. I don't care. I'm not in this for the money. I'm not in this for any other reason than I want to go spend time with my wife and kid in the park and have a blast and take everybody along with us. So I'm still figuring it out so far. Not sure too much how to use it yet. Yeah, and Maddie's out there doing it every day. And by the way, she's one of our first responders, so give her a thumbs up. And if you haven't liked her page, subscribe to her, go ahead and do so. You can't be afraid of what the next guy's doing. Do your thing, have fun doing it. But I've kind of already made up my mind, especially after what happened this morning on the YouTube show. And we're getting hit from all sides. Everybody's kind of saying the same thing to us. And I keep getting the same question over and over again. So there's no video. If you go Google, how do you become a Disney vlogger? How do you become a Disney live streamer? It doesn't exist. I've looked. So I think it's something I'm going to do. I think it's super important. Most people, I think they also don't have an appreciation for how hard this is. It's not easy. Sometimes it's as difficult as I'm staring at myself on a TV screen and talking to myself. If you guys all want a great laugh, go watch my first video. I had no idea what to do. I probably almost walked in the light posts. I mean, it was really bad. In my 100th video, I actually highlighted how bad it was, and I made fun of myself because I thought it was hilarious.
It was funny.
It was a train wreck. So, the bottom line is you got to get comfortable in front of camera. You got to learn how to not spend money because there's no return on investment. We don't make any money doing this. We're hoping with our merch that it will pay for the things that we're trying to do. I don't care if we make money from it. It's just a matter of my gimbal wasn't free. The iPads, the services, the streaming services, none of this stuff is free. And that's okay. It's part of doing business. And I'm not saying this is, business-like for us, but we own businesses and we understand that there's expenses and there's calculated risks and there's things that we do. For those of you who were here for the giveaway earlier, we were supposed to give away one prize. I gave away 5.
Yeah. You're killing me, kid.
Later, my wife is going to tell me how stupid I am. And you can be the most technically adept person sometimes. Let me tell you something. DC, preach it. My gimbal is the Hohan from Amazon. I got on Flash. Let me tell you something, Jedi. A good friend of ours, Journey Awaits, he has the Hohan too. And the iSteady. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's the one Lorna wants too. They're fantastic gimbals, and they're $89, so they're super affordable. But DC, you're so on point. What most people probably don't know is I own a marketing company. I own a digital marketing company. I'm a computer programmer. My stream crashes regularly.
Oh,
it crashed tonight at home. I mean, the screen went blank, the app shut down, we had a major crash. It happens. my phone doesn't sync up my lips with my mouth. I went to Apple today, it didn't fix the problem. So you're going to have technical issues. You got to laugh about it. It's extraordinarily stressful at the time. I'm not going to tell you it's not. It is. You don't want to come back on and find out your chat has 0 people in it. It's just that simple. If you're vlogging, who cares? You just
That you
stop,
have an issue and
regroup, and
forget
go
it.
on. You know. But when you're live streaming, yeah, it's not hard. Missed the whole giveaway. Camila, we did 5 giveaways. As a matter of fact, Anthony the Molar Man won our grand prize. So congratulations to Anthony. He's going to get the Star Wars shirt, which, by the way, I want to do this so bad, so I'm going to do it again. There's the shirt that he won. That was super cool. That was a good idea that you had, by the way.
Thank you.
Star Wars hat.
Because I'm not
Whoops,
on the chat.
Star Wars
Trying to
hat.
figure something
We
out.
also did he's got a Magic Band coming, which is the Vader Magic Band, which is currently out of stock, but I'm hoping I can pick it up in the park tomorrow. And he also got some park only merch. So, and then our second prize winner got some collectibles from The Last Jedi. And our third prize winner got the heaviest keychain known to man that you can beat someone to death with, and it's the Millennium Falcon. And then our fourth place was a chat winner who won a Florida Park Explorer shirt,
Which was Adam Baum.
And then Rachel gave me the suggestion of, I would love to see Florida Park merch be included in the contest. Because it was such a good idea, I just gave her a shirt. So we give away a ton of stuff, as everybody knows. It's what I like to do. And wait till you see our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, because it is ridiculous. I mean, like, ridiculous. The 1,000 subscriber is 2 one-day park passes, 1 night at a resort, 2 shirts, 2 hats. Boom. I mean, nobody I've ever seen give away a giveaway like that for getting to 1,000 subscribers. Ours is going to be ridiculous. I want to celebrate the fact that this channel is about y'all, period. This is not about us. So we are giving away something I've never seen Disney give away. So video, I'm going to re-release the 1,000 subscriber video this week so that everybody can start jumping on board. I want to see how fast we can do it at this point, because if we can do 50 people in a week, how fast can we get 375 people to jump on board to win a chance at a Disney vacation? So it's kind of ridiculous. Hello, welcome into the chat. And you know, this is all about the viewer. And I think that sometimes this gets lost in the mix. This isn't about us. This isn't about anything that we're doing. It's about having fun with y'all. That's why I'm doing chats at 11:30 at night. I want to talk to people. This was something we kind of figured out during COVID. And it happened by accident when I did a test stream one night. I had people piling in going, "What are you doing?" And it is just kind of gone from there. So it's been a lot of fun to do. I enjoy doing these at night. Jen likes to go to bed. I can stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and talk. And we can talk about anything Disney. You know, we've talked about how the parks have reopened, what's going on with the new preview rooms, and that, you know, the different play areas are opening. And we've talked about different movies coming out. We did giveaways. We talked about what's gone on this week, what's coming next week. We've talked about the website. We've talked about so many things, and that's what's so much fun about this. Vlogging to me was fun to bring that to y'all, but it was always missing something for me. It was missing this. I kept saying, it's about the viewer. It's about the viewer. Tell me where to
I'm
go.
not getting my notifications now.
I'll do whatever. What notifications?
All my notifications.
That's
Because
good.
they're going to yours.
Yeah.
You got to sign out of
All
that
right,
account.
hang on a second.
That's why I changed it to Explorer now.
Just leave me alone. I'm signing out. Give me a second. Jen's mad at me.
When he got his new phone and he signed in, somehow it signed into my account, and I got a message saying unauthorized user.
Yo,
Your account."
DC, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Brother, we'll be there for you guys, no doubt. Let me sign out of this so that my wife stops yelling at me. How do I sign out?
If you just
There
go
you go.
into You're there.
I'm working on it.
There.
There. Do I go to settings?
Yes.
Settings. And
Account.
log out.
Are you in that one? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in that.
Log out. You hit the right one, right?
Yes. Remember that. Log out. And I'm out. Sorry about that. How are you doing? I don't want to butcher your name because I can tell you right now, I will absolutely butcher your name. Just ask Kamala, Mila, who I call Crush, because I'm horrible at this. But definitely welcome in. We're so happy to have you here. And kind of where I left off with everything is, without you guys, there is no reason for me to do this. No, it's not your bad. Yeah, without a doubt. Put your name in phonetically. Tell me how it's said, and I'll never forget it. But I am so bad at pronouncing names. It's not even funny. Everyone in the chat is cheating because they just can type your name. So if you put it in there, tell me how it goes out there. I don't like mispronouncing names. So see, Rachel's asking, if you tell us how it's pronounced, I'll never forget it, and I'll welcome you in every single time. But I don't want to sit there and say something and you'd be like, wow, he totally just butchered my name, because I'm good at it. Let's see, again, I'm grateful for you guys tonight. But, DC, anytime things like that go on in this world, my heart breaks. Maddie. Oh, magical
Wow.
Maddie.
Somehow Siri decided to listen to every word that you said.
Well, Siri's something special.
I don't even have Siri turned on. Like, that's what's
This
even
might be
funnier.
hard over the chat, but here we go. No, you're okay. Just give me a phonetic spelling. Is it Aloli? Am I close? Because when I looked at it, I was like, Aloli or Loli? That would have been my guess. So.
Allowly. Aloali.
Aloali. Is it Aloali? Aloali. But I go by Alo. There we go.
Perfect.
So we won't forget Alo or
No.
Olo.
Can't say it like that.
No, don't say it like that. So Olo, welcome in. We're happy to have you here, but again, we don't like whoops. Let's see.
Alo.
Alo?
Or Alo.
Olo. Am I good with Olo? Let's see. I don't want to butcher people's names. There we go. Olo is right. Fantastic.
Welcome.
Yeah, look, gotcha. Olo. Fantastic. Where are you coming to us from? We like to get to know everybody, so let us know where you are. Everybody kind of drop it in if you haven't told us where you're from. Let us know where everybody is, because we were 100% wrong on Mila too, because I thought she was across the pond. Turns out she's East Coast. Please don't be offended if they get it wrong occasionally. We all gave up on teaching David my name. Yes.
And
Just forget it. For everybody who doesn't know, she's Crush. That's
Camilla.
I don't know. I can't get it. Just don't call me late for dinner, and you can call me anything you want. Explorer Heavy D.
Oh, wow. I was in Cali, but my race is.
I'm
You're from Samoa.
Ooh. What part of Cali are you in?
Breaches and Potato Land.
Potato
Yes.
Land. That's right next to Disneyland. So you're in Cali. Are you in North Cali, South Cali? Where are you at? But yeah, we like to get to know everybody. We're a little bit of a different breed. We go into the parks, 4 or 5 days a week. Matter of fact, we'll be in the parks tomorrow. We've been going to the parks for a long time, since the parks opened in July. South, fantastic. Well, welcome in. We're happy to have you, and consider hitting that like button. If you like what you hear from us and you think we're crazy and you're kind of crazy, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. You can always find out when we're coming on. You can also check us out on Instagram, because in my stories, it will always tell you where we're going to be that day. And we go live about 6 days a week, sometimes 7. As a matter of fact, we went for about a 14-day stretch. We went every day. I got sick, which might have something to do with it. But we like to do this a lot. We like to interact with you guys. Hey, look, you're not in the wrong place. Just so that you know, I'm an Asperger. So is my daughter.
Yes, CJ. I know where you're from.
That's like Maddie telling me where she's from. But yeah, you're in the right place. So we're Asperger's people here. So you got a friend in me. Yep, ADHD. It's a pain in the ass. I've had every letter attached to me known to man, but finally, they settled in on adult Asperger. So whatever. We're all here to have fun. If you need a place to come and hang out, this is the place to be. We try to be uplifting. There's no negativity. We don't talk about anything other than Disney or theme parks. You can talk about anything Disney related, theme park related, feedback back and forth. That's what these chats are for. Even when we're live in the parks, if there's something you guys want to talk about, throw it in the chat. There's usually somebody here who will relate, somebody that'll make you feel a little bit better. If they don't, we will. And that's if I just can't see it because I'm on a roller coaster. But, we really do. We do this because we appreciate you guys.
So what is in your eyes? That screen?
Yes.
Or the big screen?
No, it's this screen.
Oh, wow.
So, like, when I get rid of it, it's up there.
Okay.
But then I can't read the chat. So I can barely see me. What are my thoughts on Avengers Campus? From what we've seen now, if you really want a good laugh, we tried to live stream it the first night when
The
Disney
opening
parks.
night, yeah.
It was a disaster. It was a lot of fun. Fantastic. We love to do it. So I talk about unrelated stuff that we love to talk about anything. And, there's all kinds of stuff. Like Jedi and I have had many conversations offline about Instagram and how it functions and what to do with it and about his dogs. And his music is phenomenal. And
You didn't give any thoughts on Avengers Campus?
No, I'm going back.
Sidetrack.
And Jen's here to make sure I don't get off the topic. So Avengers Campus is phenomenal. I've been following that robotic Spidey since pretty much its inception. I think it's cool.
I've been watching the weekly Loki and
Now, isn't it
interactions.
DAV that's
DAV is in Disneyland. He's our Disneyland guy.
DAV has posted, and that's Disney Adventure Vlogs for the people who are coming in for the first time. Disney Adventure Vlogs actually has so much insight on Avengers Campus. It's ridiculous. The pictures he sent of the food, the lines, the bathroom problems, because apparently they had issues there. It was super cool. I love everything that I've seen so far. I really want to know, and I know that it's a licensing issue, but I want to know when it's coming here, because
Never.
I know.
Not unless Universal,
This chat, we go from Disney movies to Star Wars, Marvel's parks, YouTube, back to the parks, and then repeat. Pretty much. Matter of fact, where do you want to start over? No. You want to see ADHD, hang out. So, Avengers Campus is super cool. It's going to make me drive all the way out to California so I can experience it.
At least we haven't got to here. We didn't have to go there for that.
Yeah, I know. And the reason Jen was smiling is because I don't fly. So, which is kind of ironic since, we're talking about Avengers Campus, which is almost virtually half the movies are in the air. But yeah, we're gonna have to make a trip out there someday. Probably, next year we'll go. And I want to experience it firsthand. I'm a Marvel fanatic. We also run a Loki show on Wednesday with DC and Michelle Du, who you've seen in the chat. Yeah, I don't.
No fly. Yeah.
I don't fly. I used to fly all the time. I believe in the 3-strike rule, and I've had my 3 strikes on planes, and I'm done. So, no more. But say what you want.
See, I used to fly all the time, but I just
I used to fly too, a lot.
I was on 2 bad flights and kind of
Look,
changed my perspective.
I've had 3 bad experiences, all of which I passed up on a Hawaii vacation because I don't blame you.
I don't blame you either.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something really funny. My brother is like he's the emperor of the world, and I'm not allowed to disclose his position. So whatever.
No.
I would never do that to him, but I will tell you that he used to live over in England. He offered to fly my family over on British Airways in a pod.
He said no.
I said no. And my reason is really simple. The fastest thing that we have is over water for 6 hours. That means if halfway it doesn't work out, the fastest someone's going to come to me is in 3 hours. That's not good time. I have the same feeling about Hawaii. Now, I did go to Hawaii in 1987, I believe. That was also, by the way, the first bad experience I had on a plane. The plane was hit by lightning, and we were over the water, and the conversation was had as to whether or not we were going to turn back. When you're halfway somewhere, you keep going. So that was the first bad experience I had on a plane. I didn't realize how much it bothered me until I became an adult, but it had an impact. So, and then the last time that I flew, just because I'm sure everybody cares, I had a second interaction, which we won't even get into. But the third time, we were taking off from LaGuardia, and we were the last plane out. I don't care what anyone says. If you've been on a plane long enough and you've flown out of LaGuardia a bunch, you know how the flight goes.
That's not the last time you were on a plane. The last time you were on a plane was with me.
Oh, yeah, that was an absolute disaster. I was absolutely drugged out of my mind. Jen had to legitimately drug me.
Because we couldn't sit together.
I don't even remember that.
We couldn't sit together. You were in the very back row of the plane, like next to the bathroom, I believe.
All I can tell you is thank God for Xanax because I was out. Jen had to drug me to get me on, and to get me off the plane was rough. I passed out in the cab on the way home. I was shocked.
I was on a flight once. This is kind of funny. And I was flying from New Jersey to California, and yeah, it was Newark to LA. So this guy sits down next to me. He had a big brown bag, and they were bagels to
Sandwiches.
They were bagels to bring to Los Angeles, since you can't get a good bagel out there. So all I smelled now I love everything bagels, but smelling it the whole flight was not good. And then the guy next to me decided to drink milk, which Eddie was absolutely disgusting. And it wasn't like the experience on the plane. It was like sitting next to like the worst person on the planet.
But when you're taking off from LaGuardia,
yeah,
and legit, we were the last flight out. It was snowing. It was icy, and I'm going to tell you. I know that the plane skidded down the runway. I know we took off late. We were getting up off the ground, and I felt a thud. Now, I have said this to many people, and everyone tells me I'm out of my mind. But I was sitting in the what you would consider just past the halfway point. I could see the wings. I could see everything. I could see the engines. I was in a window seat. When I felt the thud, the nose of the plane was up like this. I could see the water. It looked like we were in it. It even looked like the jets were spraying water. And I'm convinced that what the thud was the rear of the plane hitting the runway, that we had dipped to take off. Because then the engines powered up and we got up in the air. There was no noise on that plane. Everyone was perfectly silent. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. I've never forgotten it, and I never will. When we landed, I swore I was never going to fly again. However, women can make you do almost anything. But now I'm married. I don't have to fly anymore.
No, I'm not interested in flying anywhere either.
I'm not flying. Never.
Because I flew one time after that, and it was not good.
And
it was only from Newark to Savannah, so it was such a bad flight.
Well, to be fair, LaGuardia is always a mess. LaGuardia, but the problem is I had flown out of LaGuardia 50 times. You know, it was not a bad experience. That one, and like I said, I've taken off of that runway so many times I lost track. I know where we were on the runway. I know where we were when it came to the water. I know where I was. And no, I'm good. 3 strikes. I'm good. That was my warning. I don't need to do that again. So I will never do it again. So if I can't drive there, I'll take a boat. And I would go to Hawaii, but I would have to drive to California and then take a cruise. And that would be the only way that I would do it. So I even said to my brother that the only way I could go to England is if he booked me on the QE2.
That's fantastic.
And I would do that, and I have no problem in the world with that. That's just my opinion. So, the gospel according to Dave. But, so you tried to add us as mods and says there's no matching users found. I wonder why. That's interesting. We mod for a bunch of channels, so it's kind of weird. But, anyway. So the same way, pacification, just making sure I got everybody's chat. Did I scare everybody? It's like, wow, Dave got dark. Back to the fun.
I need to say something.
Yes.
The second prize winner, she's actually in Brazil. However, she's going to be in Orlando next month sometime.
Nice.
So we're gonna arrange to get her her prize then because
Even
she knows.
better.
She goes, I entered the contest for fun, never thinking I was gonna win, which was awesome. So I think we have our first
That was
international
super
winner.
Sweet.
So
we have an international
she goes,
winner.
if you want to pick another winner, I'm like, no, it's okay. Well, we'll see when you get to the
When she
when you
comes
come to
here,
Orlando.
Yeah, we'll be happy to do that. That was cool. You just saved us some money. We appreciate that. So, thank you. And by the way, congratulations on winning. And that should show you we don't care where you are. We don't ask. It doesn't matter to us. You know, is it nice that she did that? Sure. That was fantastic. And when she gets here next month, she'll have a nice little present waiting. So that'll be cool. Plus, we get to live stream it, which will be even more fun. So that's spectacular. DAV's like, I'm still here. Hey, you know, that's one of my favorite songs. So for those of you who don't know, Treasure Planet is my favorite Disney movie. But
I
yeah,
just like the song. No, I like the movie.
love that movie.
No, I like the movie.
Even Bella likes it.
I like it more like after seeing it a bunch of times.
Well,
There's certain characters in the movie I don't like, so
I can appreciate that. There's a spider I don't like.
yeah.
But I'm glad that things happened very poorly for him. And if you haven't seen that movie in the last 20 years and I spoiled it for you, too bad. It's an awesome movie and you should go watch it now.
It's funny.
But don't wait. Don't do it now. Do it later.
Do it later. I have to put the contests close too. I'll have to do
Yeah,
that.
go into YouTube.
I'll do that in a
put it up
second,
on,
yeah.
the other. So, and so just so that we go through it, Loki's going to be the next contest. It'll be another staggered one, and you know, I'm going to give it a couple of days because I want to see how subscribers go and see what happens. Because I'm going to try and set kind of a lofty goal. So I think I'm going to make the contest a little bit longer. Took us, what is it? This one opened, what? It's been a week. We announced it last Saturday.
Yes.
I think we announced it last Saturday. I'm not even sure, but I think it's been a week, and we had 54 subscribers come on. We started at 571. We are at 625. So I'm going to get a little lofty this time. And I'm not going to tell you I'm not, because I've hit 2 back-to-back grand prizes, which is amazing. The Marvel giveaway, we did the same thing. May the 4th, we did 36 people. For the Marvel, we did 52. For this one, we did 54. Now, common sense would tell me I should probably not do this, and I should stick to around 50 and be happy. But I think you guys got it in you. We're going to go to 700 on the next one. I had 75 people from today. Now, I'm not announcing the contest is open today because I don't have it designed yet. So between, you know, what happens normally, and we're in a group tomorrow where with Dole with Dad, who said we might gain anywhere from 10 to 20 subscribers in his group because this is a new outreach for us. So that may get us up to around, the 650 mark, which would be cool. If we got to 630, 640 tomorrow, I'd be ecstatic. Because that would put us around 60 people to get us into the next contest, get us up to 700. So we're going to push a little hard for this one. I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to get up to 700. And then we're rounding the bag. We got 300 left with the 1,000 subscriber video coming out. I'm thinking a couple of weeks we should be at 1K and I should be giving that giveaway away. So that would be really, really neat to do with y'all. I would love to see it. 626 actually, according
Yeah,
to
no,
CJ.
we've been there. We've been up and down from 625 and
Which
626.
means I'll wake up tomorrow morning
It's
and
changed.
I'll
I know. I already know
600.
that. That's why I don't say anything. So.
Yeah, we'll have 600 in the morning. We'll have gone down 26 because YouTube hates me.
No, I gotta go in the other thing.
No worries, Rachel. You're good. I was just worried that because sometimes when I go off on a tangent, bad things happen. My YouTube is acting up and not letting me add anyone. YouTube is doing some really weird things right now.
I didn't think you can add them on unless you were in a live chat.
I don't know. I've never done it. But I will tell you, there's a lot of weird things going on with YouTube right now. They've added a new algorithm as of April 5th that is the like-dislike algorithm, which is also removing subscribers. It's unsubscribing. It's doing all kinds of things. Let's see. So basically, all us mods should promote this even more so we don't get a beating.
Yeah, that's Studio Tab. Like, you have to be in a chat, in an actual live chat to add a mod.
So Rachel saying, together. Jedi, I happen to agree with you. There's a lot of that going around. For those of you who don't know the backstory, the backstory is really simple. Everyone went on lockdown and it changed everybody. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. It's just I watched how to, from our aspect, I have to be honest with you. We worked from home, we homeschooled our kid. There was very little impact to us.
Except couldn't go to the park.
Couldn't go to the parks. You're half in, half out of the screen. You look weird.
Woo!
So,
Sorry.
we lived on a major road in Orlando. We're right on the border by the parks. And I used to joke around because I would work till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I would listen to street racers going up and down streets, and you would listen to cop cars, you would listen to all the stuff, you could hear everything. But we
It was
overlooked
the Fast and the Furious.
But we overlooked the park, so I
Not
overlooked
so
a
much.
lot, and I just didn't care. And I could see Epcot, and I could see Magic Kingdom, and we could watch the fireworks.
This chair's
Oh my god! And it was horrible. And then the second day of lockdown, when they had the curfew imposed, it was super weird. It was dead quiet. I had the door open on our balcony. You could hear things you'd never heard before. And at that point, I looked at Jen and I said, I can't imagine. The next morning, I was on the phone with my mom. And my mom lives up by Charlotte, North Carolina. And she lives alone. And she had said to me, she goes, this is weird. I can't go to my women's groups. I can't do this. I can't do that. And so I started to realize the impact that it was going to have on people who weren't like us and that were by themselves. And what was this going to do? And then the news reports started coming out about people not being able to see loved ones. And we went for a ride. We went around all around Disney property. I shot a video out behind Tower of Terror. If anybody's familiar with Disney properties, where the Skyliner makes the turn right behind Hollywood Studios, it's 6 lanes across. Well, I stopped in the middle of the road and got out. There was no one there. There were no cops. There were no security. There were no buses. There was not another car. I was out.
Crazy.
I was outside the car for 15 minutes alone. There was no one there. When we got back in and we drove around and we were looking at things, I did not pass another car. And that was the moment it kind of drove home for me what was happening and how this was going to affect people. And then you started seeing the news reports. And I was talking with my family my mom wasn't the only one who was by herself. And I started to realize how this was impacting people. So at that point, I also decided that I needed to document it. So we started taking videos, started taking pictures, started posting things. Um, and the response we started getting was like, hey, you guys should make a YouTube channel. There wasn't a ton of content. There wasn't a ton of things that I could do. And it was kind of boring. Like now looking back at it, I think more people would be more interested in it now than then. And then when the parks reopened in July and we went to annual pass holder day, which was, we were one of the first people in the park. It was creepy. There was no magic. It wasn't magical. It was nice to be back in the park. Don't get me wrong. Walking through the first time, Jen got emotional. There was a bunch of stuff, but at the same time, it was not magical. You could run with your arms stretched out. All three of us could have stretched our arms all the way out and not hit another person. It was weird. It was hot.
That was hot.
It was just not fun. But it was good to be out of the house. It was good to be back in the park. Now, I look back at it and I realize that no, it's not that. It's still about the people who were locked down.
No, I know.
And that we can still, on a daily basis, reach out to you, talk to you, reach offline, talk to you. We know how important it is. Think about the fact that, you've heard people say tonight, I got ADHD, I've got, autism, I've got Asperger's, I have this, I have that. I just don't want to be by myself. I need something to feel like I'm connected. DC's another one. Has their issues with what's going on right now. And apparently getting to a sentimental place, people are just dropping.
Yeah, I was like,
flies. They're like, run!
Well, we need to told the story a lot.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care either. It's important for
No, I
certain
know.
people to know.
Saying. So we have more. Okay. Hello.
But look, the simple truth is, it's what we've done. It's why we do it. And look, if I say the same story over and over again, guess what? It's what happened. So, but considering, I also noticed in the chat everybody's talking about getting mods set up, so it has nothing to do with me.
No, I understand.
But look, at the end of the day, the magic is what we're here for. We want to get people connected again. It's also why we're doing a ridiculous giveaway for the 1,000 subscribers. It's why we do giveaways here, like we do. It's why we do late night streams until right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We started the stream over 2 hours ago, and it's why we're going to be live tomorrow for 4 or 5 hours. It's why we'll do it again on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week. We will not be off again until next Sunday. So, we're gonna rock right through this for the next, it'll be almost 10 straight days of 10 straight streams. So we love doing this. We love bringing it to you guys. But you got to let us know if there's things that you want to see. Jen, Rachel made a stream so she could.
Yeah, I just said hi in there, so I'm gonna go back to our stream.
There we go. We'll stay in there for a minute so that this way
I can't put the volume on. It's gonna.
No, I know, but I'm saying just so that this way you can.
It doesn't matter as long as your name is in the chat.
Okay.
Like
I know nothing. I simply work here.
I figured it all out.
I'm the guy who sits here and stares at himself. Speaking of which, people who stare at themselves, I wonder what happened to Adam. He normally is pretty good about bowing out.
He may have gone to sleep.
He fell asleep. 6:27.
Rachel has like some people in her chat. She threw her thing in.
Nice. Rachel's awesome. Thank you, Rachel. So, but at the end of the day, everybody, just tell us what you want to see. Tell us where we can do. Yes, Jen is the master. Without a doubt. Do it, Dave. What did I do? What did I do? I did something? But this is why we do this like 80 days a week. Now, we do run out of things to talk about, like now. That's why we look to you guys sometimes to throw some things out there, ask questions. Because we have gone over things. And I don't want to, it was funny because Crush said it before that it's kind of like wash, rinse, repeat. But there are times when people come in, and I'm not sure what you've heard, whether or not you know that different things have opened back up, or if you know what's happened in the parks. I kind of, we live Disney, and when you live Disney, you kind of, I don't know, you take it for granted a little bit, and then just assume everybody else knows. So I try not to do that, but I do it a lot.
We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just affirming.
Just affirming.
Hey, look, I'll take all the affirmation in the world. But oh, by the way, if you've never watched DC and Michelle do, get over to their channel too. Show them some love. They do something called Blocking and Talking. It's absolutely hilarious. They literally build Legos.
Star Wars. Legos.
Usually, I was gonna say it's Star Wars Legos, but I wasn't sure if it was all Star Wars. I was just gonna assume it.
Never assume.
No, I like
Just
assuming.
ask.
But they built a TIE fighter in the last one. It was really kind of funny. So you guys got to get over and check them out, and show them some love, support them. Great people, and just DC looks like Loki, by the way. So don't be surprised. Don't be like, wow, it's Loki. He really does. And when we do our show on Wednesday nights, which DC and I are going to be doing shows from now on pretty much on Wednesdays. It's a 45-minute review of Loki, so definitely don't tune in if you haven't seen it. Always go back, watch your Loki, watch the the review after. Yeah, that TIE fighter was cool, and the sound effects that went along with it were awesome. But we do the review every Wednesday. It's at 10:30 at night. It lasts about 45 minutes or so, and then we do an after show afterwards, where we kind of go open forum again. But for the 45 minutes, I'm not going to tell you we don't read the chat, but we didn't read the chat this week. Really, we kind of did. It was us kind of going off on theories and what are you staring at me for?
What are you talking about?
When we were doing the Loki show, for the most part, we got into some heavy conversations.
No, I know.
And let's see.
Welcome, Fordman. Kenneth. We'll call him Kenneth. And James.
Oh, I didn't even see them come in.
Kenneth and James. Well,
do you
Kenneth
see what I'm
is there,
talking about?
And James is there.
Now, Fordman, does that mean like you're into Fords? Like Fordman.
I believe Rachel's Adventures just sent them all over.
Rachel.
Because I was in the chat for just a few minutes. I just wanted to say hey. Yes. Thanks, Rachel.
Rachel, thank you so much. And James, welcome. Welcome everybody in. I see Hot Wheels. So we got some car people, which I love car people, by the way.
See, that's what we should do on Saturday because they have the car show that's at Margaritaville and go live stream. We didn't live stream it last time. We
DC,
did a little
you should
vlog.
meet us down there for that. It's a car show down in Margaritaville.
There's usually a DeLorean. And I don't even know if we vlogged it. I think that we were with your
I
mom.
vlogged it and I didn't put it out.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way the vlog came out, so I didn't release it because I refuse to release bad content.
No, I understand. That's why my rock and roller coaster will never be released.
Never be seen. Kingport, Tennessee. First time here. My mother was in Tennessee this morning. She was in Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
Forge.
Is that Forge?
Did I say Ford?
Wait, did you go to Dollywood?
No. They were, no.
Because I would have been mega jealous.
I would have been mega pissed. I would have been like, why didn't you vlog it?
Yeah, because and Bella would have been mad.
Yes,
Bella
Ninja watched
loves
the other
Dolly
day. It was
Parton,
so much
which is
fun.
hilarious.
That's fantastic. We love ninjas. Let's see. Hello. I see. Yes, and Rachel, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Yes, sir. I love Ford cars and trucks. That's spectacular. I can sort of see your pick, so that's why I asked.
Well, don't forget to smash the like, subscribe.
Yep.
Put on the bell. We're on at all different times.
As you can clearly see. Dave, let me know about that via text. Yeah, Jen will get me the information, drop it over to me, and I'll send it to you in a little bit.
Yeah, it's at the promenade at Margaritaville. We took Bella trick-or-treating there on Halloween, and they had the car show because it was on a Saturday. And then we happened to be there the Saturday before Easter. So I know someone did a vlog about it the other day, and I was chatting with them about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I love that car show.
Now, ironically, there's a Ford's garage there, and we've eaten there like 3 times. And let me just tell you right now, I'm a creature of habit. I love eating there. Now the burger has been. I've had 3 burgers there. They've been 3 different burgers. They've never been the same. It's the same burger, but I've had it 3 different.
The first time was
experiences.
probably the best.
It was, and I think I'd go back to the brisket burger. But
Yeah, that's you never have because of the moisture from the brisket.
it was
Sauce
so
goes on.
good. But all seriousness though.
Good night, Camilla. Thank you so much.
Oh, Mila, have a good night. Thank you. Get some. Oh wait, no, yeah, get some rest. I keep wanting to put you over the pond. Get some rest, and we'll see you very, very soon. Rachel, thank you so much for that. I'm a huge Star Wars and Marvel fan. You'll fit in here. We just did a Star Wars giveaway where we just gave away like I don't know, probably like $250 worth of prizes. We just finished a Marvel giveaway 2 weeks ago, and we're about to do another Marvel giveaway for Loki. And we do a Loki show every Wednesday night. So we do it at 10:30. So definitely check it out.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, everything's Eastern Standard when I talk because that's where I am. I'm in Florida. Let's see. Kenneth has a disability, has never been on a cruise, and the cruise community. That's awesome.
That's
We
awesome.
love hearing that. Let's see. I'm about 45 minutes an hour from Pigeon Forward. Yeah, my mother was there literally this morning. She ate at a 50s diner. Just because I think it's cute, I'm going to show it to you.
And where didn't they? Oh, they went to the Ark yesterday or something.
Yep.
Her and some friends.
So I have to show this to you just because I think it's cute. My mom looks cute in the car.
Yes, and we did see the new Loki ears. I actually saw a bunch of people wearing them around the park.
So there's my mom sitting in the car inside of a diner. Thought that was kind of neat. And the Loki show has a glorious. Gee, I wonder what that could be.
And it's funny because Bella wants to be part of the show so bad.
Yeah,
Like,
she really
she
does.
like loves Loki. I have to explain to her all the Avengers things because she hasn't watched the movies yet, which we're gonna have her start watching them
DC, I'm gonna have to buy those for you because, like, I so want to see you just show up in them.
in the Loki.
But
years.
it would be so much funnier if you didn't tell me because I would just piss myself.
But what's funny is I see females wearing them, and I'm gonna see a blonde chick wearing them.
Yeah, but I want to see like the little
If I
ones.
gave anything away to everybody, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it would really be funny. But yeah, I'll definitely get that over to you. You're gonna have to come down with us. Go down to Margaritaville. Go to Ford's garage with us for lunch. They have something called the Firestone Shrimp with Boom Boom sauce. Amazing that I know that, but I can't remember anybody's name.
Boom boom song.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't share. They were phenomenal. Get your own. And then we'll go to the car show, which they drive by while you're eating. So it's kind of cool. And then you go out and you can kind of walk around.
Yeah, you go for like a late lunch because it was like 4ish. They started lining them up.
So what we'll do is we'll do like a live stream and we'll have some fun.
That was another day we went to SeaWorld. Some of you, we vlog SeaWorld often. We went to SeaWorld the day before Easter to take his mom to the Seven Seas Food Festival, and we left because it was like 2 hours to get into the gate, and like you couldn't even park. It was really bad.
It was bad. So hang on a second. You're 240 pounds?
Yeah, he's 6'6",
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't look 240 pounds. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 6 inches shorter than you, and
He's
I outweigh,
6'6".
I
That's why.
outweigh you by 40 pounds. But that's a different conversation. Fordsman, that's fantastic. I'm super excited for you.
Cruising is fun. Dave doesn't cruise. Like,
It's
well,
not
he
that I
hasn't
don't
cruised.
cruise. It's not. All right. So, yep. I mean, it looks.
Yeah, he's a tall guy.
Yeah, you're
He's
super
a tall, dude.
Like I've seen you in videos, and I know you're super tall. But you don't strike me as 240. And it's also because you're taller. Time for me to sign off. CJ, you hung in there long tonight, man.
I think he's an hour behind us too, which is kind of funny. But
listen to CJ. Don't forget
all
to
good.
do the thumbs up and subscribe. CJ, as always,
CJ,
he's one of our
thank you.
killer mods, just like Mila.
he also mods for other channels. I know Tripping with the Turners and Busy Getting Disney, because I always say that wrong. And those are 2 other great channels. I'm just gonna prop them up right now. So
Everybody, thanks CJ because CJ does it. I mean, on his birthday, he was modding for a channel he was hanging out with, and did it for us too because he's just like that.
no, he just kind of looks for us.
Yeah, I know, and we had good cookies. CJ, have a great night. Thank you as always. Tomorrow, just so you know, we're almost all day. It's going to start somewhere around lunchtime and go as long
I
as we
think
get
we'll
paid.
have a little brunch and
Yeah.
then we'll go and
We're going to be everywhere. Spokesman is here, everybody. Whoop, whoop.
we're still live.
Yep, we're still going, man.
We just did a huge giveaway.
Yep.
Giveaways.
We just did 5
And
giveaways.
yeah.
But yeah, it's been crazy today. We actually hit our grand prize winner. We had 54 people subscribe in a week. So we hit 625 today. So we did a grand prize giveaway. And then I got into giveaway mode and just started dumping stuff
away.
out. So we gave away a bunch of
T-shirts that are
prizes.
still on the press, like you're giving away.
Hey, I give away everything. I love giving stuff away. Spokes, how you been, man? It's good to see you again. We were talking about you earlier, actually, not in this stream, but when we were off before. So for those of you who don't know, Spokesman is phenomenal. He was one of the first YouTubers or live streamers that we actually met. We met him in Legoland when they did the tightrope walker. He was super cool. Gave us a bunch of information. Probably helped me in a lot of ways, which I thought was awesome. Then we ran into him again in Magic Kingdom, where he gave us a huge shout out. We gained like 10 subscribers that night, which was really nice. You didn't have to do that. We truly love watching it. It's a lot of fun. We ninja watch.
I ninja watch a lot because there's a lot of people in your chats.
Yeah, you're known for big chats, no doubt. And you definitely love your Starbucks. So, one of these times when I run into you, I definitely owe you a Starbucks. And for those of you who don't know, he's recently engaged, so congratulations to that too. But yeah, we're avid fans, watch all the time. So we want to learn from the master himself. So, but Spokesman's phenomenal. So, yeah, and then James, I just read what you just posted. I'm really sorry
about that. Like I said, those are tough days, no doubt.
It's hard. There's a lot going on, and I'm trying to catch up just a little bit. Welcome to Florida. Yeah, it's rough, and I mean we had presidential tourists in here, the other day who was telling us about what happened with them with COVID, and there's just so much, and that's why Disney's so important. It is super important for everybody to have that magic, to get that uplifting. When things are going wrong, just do that. Oh, totally, man.
Oh no, you've done like you when we were talking to you in the park, like when we met you in Legoland, you were super nice. Bella like, oh, is Spokesman on? Is Spokesman on? She's adorable about it.
Yeah, when she finds out you're in here tonight, she's gonna be like, "Oh," and I'm gonna be like, "Honey, it was 1:30 in the morning. Like, can't wake you up every time somebody cool comes in." So, one of the fun things, just so you guys know, like he was racing from Universal one night over to Magic Kingdom. That was really funny for me, just watching you guys and the way that the two of you interacted, and that was a super fun chat. It was just you weren't even in the park; it was just fun. So, and I always look for that interaction. Like I love interacting with people, so that's why I love live streaming, and that's why we're on at 1:30 in the morning on a Saturday night. But we're going to be live streaming until next Saturday, so we're on every day for the next 7 days. So we're going to be live streaming every single night
with some vlogs in between too.
You never know. That's half the fun of doing this. I have a friend that works at Disneyland. Disneyland is somewhere I can't wait to go to, but as I said to everybody earlier, I don't fly, so I have to drive out there. So we're going to take a month at some point, go out there.
Disney Adventure Vlogs, who I don't think he's back in the chat. He's our Disneyland guru guy.
Yep. Just like waiting in line with Trish.
Yes.
Trish is awesome. But yeah, we're going to take a whole month to go out there because it's going to take me like a week to go out and a week to come back, and we'll spend a week there, and then I can hit a couple other places that I've always wanted to go. So, which will be fun. And we're going to vlog the whole thing. Like I may just like set up a 24-hour a day live cam because I think it would be funny. So, who knows? I do some very twisted things at times, like especially when we're doing giveaways. I said something about my birthday. What'd you say?
I'm going back. I must
miss something. Something about my birthday.
Oh, December 5th. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm slow.
We'll definitely be live. Well, we live stream nearly every day. So.
Yeah, and like I said, we're going to be live tonight. We're on until like 2 or 3. It depends on how long Jen can hang. And then tomorrow and by the way, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there because we're officially into Sunday. We will be live streaming from. I've got to go try this new Vader cake down at Disney Springs and Emirates. It's a red velvet with layers of cream cheese icing, and it's got a chocolate bourbon mousse. Can't wait to try that. So we're going to hit that, and we're also going to.
We'll probably go in there later in the day.
I don't know. We may start there because cake sounds good right now. And then we're going to hit Animal Kingdom and probably Hollywood Studios tomorrow. And then Monday we're in Magic Kingdom. Tuesday, I would imagine we'll be probably going over to Epcot. Wednesday, we do our Loki stream. Thursday, Friday, because we can't get rid of it. We don't, there's just not enough reservations. We'll have to decide on that. And then Saturday, we'll be back into this. We'll be doing our late show for the weekly wrap up after the parks.
And we may be throwing a SeaWorld or a Legoland in as well.
It's going to happen. And we're also going to be announcing the next giveaway sometime towards the end of next week, which is Loki. So tons of fun stuff going on. And
Legoland's a great park to stream in as long as you keep your camera cool.
And Busch Gardens was fun to stream in if they didn't take down a 7-hour stream over a 3-minute video.
Got it back up.
I know. But I was unhappy.
SeaWorld is a copyright claim disaster, but you just take that out and.
Yep. And we just keep going. So, I mean, it's a lot of fun, and we enjoy doing all this stuff, and you guys really have been a blast. I mean, it's truly a lot of fun. I mean, it really is. And then you never know who's just going to jump in here. I mean, we've had Magical Maddie B, we've had Spokesman come in tonight. We've met some new people. New people are always great. We love having new folks come in. How many likes are we up to?
I don't know because I have to reset everything. No, I have to go because if I don't refresh the whole page. 1 second. Lots of issues. We're at 629 subscribers.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
So tomorrow morning that'll be 500. No, I'm kidding. We have likewise 29.
Oh, we need one more.
Thumbs
One
up.
more like we get over to 30, and then we can beat our mods. So you take out.
We have 30. Studios Halloween says we have 30.
There we go. We have 30.
See, why are you counting the thumbs down as a thumbs up? Because
I don't think that counts. The little blue wrenches next to it means you get to beat your moderator. So
and thanks for subscribing, Kenneth. We
Yeah,
got him
totally.
in there.
thank you guys so
So,
much. We
yeah.
really appreciate
These
it.
two we got.
Yeah. Well, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
No.
30, and let's see, Explorers, do you watch the trackers? As a matter of fact, we started off watching the trackers, a billion years ago. Before we moved to Florida, my daughter and I, who you'll get to meet Bella in any one of the live streams during the day. We actually, and she's in my 100th video because I thought she was adorable in it, so we did it. Well, Bella and I, when you refresh this, Bella and I used to walk around. We used to live in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and we would walk around our neighborhood with no camera, and we would just vlog, and it was a good time for some
She's
daddy.
hilarious about it.
It was daddy-daughter time. We would go walk around. We would kind of pretend that we were the trackers. She would sit there and talk, and she would tell everybody about what she was seeing. She was absolutely adorable. Why that's so funny today is in the beginning of Florida Park Explorers,
Not interested.
she wanted nothing to do with us. She wanted nothing to do with vlogging. Now she's like, put the camera on me. Look at me. I can dance. I can do this.
She's like, hi everybody, hi so and so, and
She invented a modified version of the chicken dance in front of the Epcot ball, which I almost died.
She
that night.
wanted her own channel, and I go, well, you need to help us grow ours, and then you can have your own channel. And she's going to talk about American Girl dolls on her channel. So
And she just literally finished a class on stop motion video for American Girl doll. So this kid's going to be a computer programmer. She's probably going to be an Imagineer. She wants to be an Imagineer, and she wants to design video games.
she's a great director producer, I have to say. Like the
video she made was phenomenal.
the stop motion was great.
I think she knows we're talking about her because she just made the noise. But yeah, we do watch them. As a matter of fact, we met them the same day we met Spokesman for the first time. Everybody was at the Legoland event. I was making a joke because literally,
It was really weird, actually.
well, it was really funny because when we were walking up, I could clearly see Spokesman walking around. With
But
his
we weren't
gimbal.
quite sure because of the masks. Like
Everybody had
and
masks.
we
He had his
couldn't
hat
tell.
on. I couldn't tell who was who, and I kept trying to look at his credentials because he was wearing one of the press
Because
credentials.
I thought I saw another like, I don't know who it was, but I thought I saw another vlogger too.
There were a lot there.
But I wasn't sure who they were.
And we were literally in line behind him. And it was funny because I kept saying to Jen, I'm like, I think it's spokesman. She's like, what do you mean? I go, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. And he kept walking around.
And then the line kind of divided, and we had to go. If you've ever been to Legoland, Florida, the hotels are over here, and the over here, and the entrance is this way. So they had us go around to a different security entrance. I know I'm not like full screen. So when we went around, I look at Dave. He looks at me. He's like, I think those are the trackers
10
in front of the
seconds
hotel.
beforehand, I had actually sat there and I said, I'm going to keep my eyes open. The chances that we're going to run into the trackers
Sure
are
enough.
none. And I turn around and Jen goes, what are you looking at? And toilet bowl food review.
That's
is
beautiful.
awesome. That is amazing.
That's
Hi
me.
there. And literally 10 seconds before, because if you watch the video in Legoland, it's our highest rated video, so it's not hard to find on our YouTube channel.
That and lights we looked at in Daytona because we were one of the first people to see them.
If you watch the first 3 minutes, you'll see it when we meet the trackers. And I was really kind of funny about it because I was like, oh, yeah.
Bella didn't know what to say. She's like,
She hid
can't
behind me.
talk. She's like, I can't. It's the trackers. It's Tim Tracker. But they were feeding Jackson, the baby.
So we tried to give him a little bit of space, a little
And
respect because
It was
COVID
still
doing
huge
its thing.
COVID. Yeah.
And then we went in the park. We had a blast. I passed Spokesman 2 more times, and then finally at the end of the day, he was
started talking to
well.
him.
He's like, didn't you have a gimbal before? And I was like, well, yeah. And he's like, what happened? I go, my phone died. And
No, stop it.
that's hysterical.
Stop it.
You now have to
I
go check
know.
his channel. So we were kind of chit chatting when we were walking, but I mean, totally hospitable, totally gracious, and we ran into him again, Magic Kingdom. It was just good. times.
No, really? This is, oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
That is fantastic. I'm sorry, DC, if you're still listening, go check out that page because
this
you're
is
gonna absolutely die
hilarious.
crying. Like you got to go check it out. You're an athlete. Well, I'm assuming you've competed.
Special Olympics.
I
athlete.
wonder.
That's awesome.
Hang on a second. Is that why your picture is Hot Wheels? Or am I drawing too many conclusions?
You're really.
Well, I'm just drawing a conclusion here. So maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't mean to be offensive because I'm not trying to be. It just kind of dawned on me that maybe that's why, it's Hot Wheels. I didn't know that either, Rachel. That's awesome. I can tell you, just so that you know, 85,000 years ago, when the dinosaurs were still roaming the earth, I actually was a part of Special Olympics. I was a coach. I'm trying to remember how many years ago that was. That's got to be almost 20. And it was in Columbia, South Carolina. It was a long time ago. I'm still here putting up a Father's Day video for my dad. That's super sweet.
Play bocce and flag football. That's awesome.
See, I'm Italian, so bocce ball is kind of in
Bocce
my
ball is
blood.
Awesome.
Bocce ball, like if you go to an Italian, family reunion and they don't have bocce ball, everyone has to get arrested. It's just.
Oh,
law.
no kidding.
I don't think I've ever been to one of my family reunions where we didn't play bocce ball, and it's phenomenal. I love bocce ball. Flag football, I don't run anymore because I'm just too big. And I have 3 blown discs in my back, so running's not an option. But no, we're super excited to have everybody in. And toilet bowl food review, I have to say this because if you don't join my page, I'm gonna cry. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button because we're gonna subscribe to you because that's hilarious. Just so that you know, toilet bowl food review, I have my own food. I just love saying it. I have my own. If you notice, there's a playlist.
When you explain it, it makes more sense.
It's fantastic.
But, oh, wow.
I have my own playlist on here. It's called Big Guys Food Review. And when we were vlogging full time before I started doing live streams, I did a ton of food reviews. We don't do them as much now.
We usually do them in the live stream.
We normally do it on the
so.
live stream now. We may start doing like, especially over the next week or so, with the amount of live streams that we're going to be doing. I may have to do some off-camera food reviews just so I can get some of those back out there. But I'm a big foodie. I'm not going to tell you I'm not. I'm 280 pounds. It's not because I don't like to eat. So, but that's fantastic. I absolutely truly love your name. And look, if you're going to go for it, go for it. That's fantastic. I almost cried. Matter of fact, I think I did a little.
It's really
It
funny.
was funny.
It's really funny.
And what's even funny, my brother does his foodie fashion show on my channel. He matches the food. Oh no, I can't wait to see this. We gotta send this to your brother.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
surprised my
I'm
brother's
sure.
not a subscriber because he would.
He might actually be one. Would
He
you mind
might.
grab me a drink?
I can do that.
I appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Yeah, we're gonna send some people who over your way. And what I don't understand is where DC is, because I'm surprised he has not chimed in on this yet.
be cooking.
He might be cooking. It is about his cooking time. Because DC would eat this up. Pardon the pun.
Yeah, that's like.
Thank
Please.
you.
That's funny.
And for those of you who don't know, wait, where is it? My SeaWorld Pass member cup that we had to go in on 3 Fridays in a row to get because my wife is nuts.
every minute of it.
His show is called Eating Junk in the Trunk.
That's great. I
He
can't. right
actually
now.
does his food reviews in the trunk of
I
the car.
can't.
Oh, I'll tell you what. You know, when everyone asks me, why do you do this at 2 o'clock in the morning?
This is why we're here.
This
I didn't
is
mean to
it.
get so close. Sorry.
This is the reason why. Because at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, you never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to come in. You never know what's going to happen. You never know where this show is going to go. And that's why we call it After the Parks, because parks are closed. All the Disney people are out. All the theme park people are out. All the YouTubers who are up.
Especially now, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're in prime time for everybody to be out now, because you know if we go back, all the parks on the West Coast are closed. So this is just funny. Oh my god, I just watched one of Toilet Bowl. Yeah, Jen was
I
pulling it up
watched
on her
the
phone.
thumbnails and
Yeah, Jen was
I'll
pulling it up
pull-
on her phone
I will definitely take a look tomorrow.
because we
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
we're we monitor ourselves on our big screen, which is over there. Yes, ma'am, I'm on the toilet. That's fantastic. So Jen's got her phone. I already looked on it on mine.
Oh wow. Like,
What did I miss? Okay, DC, hang on. Review time.
Look in the chat.
Look right
Look
above
right
you.
above you. The name of the channel. Go to it. You'll.
Toilet bowl food review. If I have to say more than that, you're not getting it. Go to that channel right now. Subscribe. His brother does something called Eating Junk in the Trunk, where he does his food review from the trunk of a car. Dude, go over there. You got to see this. I'm sorry, it's 1:30 in the morning. I can say this. I almost pissed myself. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, go over there and check this out. I was sitting there going, where the hell is DC? Oh, jeez. Spokesman ran. He was like, what the hell are they talking about? That was really
Right,
funny.
so you have 2 new subscribers from us.
Oh, and I got another account, so I'll be subscribing. That's fantastic.
But
Wow. Hey, look, we
I'm
look for
impressed.
humor.
yeah,
We look for humor.
no doubt.
This show is obviously our Disney family friendly show where we keep everything above pole.
I think his brother is on the channel, actually, Rachel.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think he does a show on the channel. You guys are very kind.
Yeah, no, like we appreciate you coming into the chat.
We
Like,
appreciate good humor, and I mean,
I'm normally not up this late, and he would have come upstairs and told me. I'm like, what are you
you
talking
would have been
about?
watching on the iPad. I would have heard you laughing.
I probably would have fallen. I fall asleep with you. You have that soothing
I
voice.
have the NPR voice, to quote Ryan from Last Man Standing. Yeah, hey, look, what we do is it's mostly theme parks. It's kind of hard to tell, right? With Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back.
Greatest Star Wars movie ever.
So even bad humor. Yeah, we're good at bad humor. I have to always watch what I say. You know, it's not so much Jen as
Disney Sibling Adventures. Hello.
oh, hi there, Disney Sibling
Yes,
Adventures.
they're new to the chat.
Disney Adventure Vlog sent over. Fantastic. Welcome in.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah. See,
That's where DAV went.
the West Coast. He's recruiting.
my West Coast recruiter.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, definitely welcome in. It's West Coast time for my West Coast people to start joining. I keep telling everybody around 2:00, the West Coast pours in here. It's like between 1:30 and 2. So welcome into Disney craziness. If we seem a little punch drunk,
And hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you tap that notification bell so you know when we go live and post new content.
on the Disneyland CA page, we're definitely going to check you out. Jen's on her phone. Let's see. I played bocce, basketball, floor hockey, golf. And so that's a lot of sports.
Sibling Adventure.
That's a lot of sports. My brother Duke does his food
There we go.
review while eating food. Oh wow, you guys are too much. We're gonna have to definitely watch the whole thing. Disney Sibling Adventure, absolutely. We are all about community. Yeah, you know, Jedi. This is what happens late at night. Last Saturday I couldn't hang. It was too many things. Plus I was sick.
You were like,
I was super sick last
it
week.
was like Death Star time.
Yeah, I was not in good shape
Not
last
good.
week. But that's why if you remember the first one that we did, I was on till like 3:30 in the morning because once the West Coast came in, it started pushing. Thanks to y'all at 827. We're gonna keep going. If you send me everything over to Instagram, I'll promote you in stories tomorrow morning. Sunday's a lesser day for me on stories, but through the week I average about 100 per post. So on stories, I don't post a lot on Instagram anymore because I'm not making vlogs like I used to. But the live streaming is just, I mean, it's kind of redundant. So, but definitely get it over and we'll get you into the stories.
There you go.
And
2 subs for Disney Siblings.
there you go. That's awesome. So, yeah, but we love doing it. But Jedi, if you remember, you know, a
I
couple of
love
weeks ago
California
when we
Days.
stayed on like that late night, there was one point there were like 23 people in the chat. It was 3:00 in the morning. So I mean, it was kind of ridiculous.
He
It
was
a lot of
telling me
fun.
things the next day, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, you fell asleep. That's right." I was like,
I walked upstairs. Jen had the iPad in her, like she was hugging it. and
yeah,
she
"What
was
did you
asleep.
want Rachel to send you?" Because I was confused about that too.
What was it?
I don't know.
Just send me a DM so that I can find you on Instagram. That's what it was.
I
Just,
can do that right now. Like,
never mind. Jen's gonna take care of it, so that this way I can. Yeah, we're awesome. I don't know about awesome. Slightly amazing, even great.
there's a little one that's usually here, but she's obviously sleeping because we're on the East Coast. So
Well, don't feel bad about not being to WDW because I've never been to your park.
the last time I was in Disneyland, I've been to Disneyland like 10 times. The last time I was there was 20 years ago. So, and I know the park's completely different, and I've never been to California Adventure Park.
See, what did we say about DC? It was about to be cooking time. I told you.
Yeah.
Jen said that you might be off cooking, and I said
looked,
it's about
I know his like.
it's about time for DC's cooking adventures at 2:00 in the morning. But yeah, we were actually joking around about a trip out to Disney World that it was gonna, you know, I've
He
gotta
doesn't
take
fly.
I don't fly, so it'll take us a good month because I got to take the week to drive out and the week to drive
Oh,
back.
I'm doing that. I
But-
didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, things get a little crazy around here. What do you want me to say? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we totally want to because it was brought up before. You know, what did I think of Avengers Campus? So I'm going to put it to you. What do you think of Adventures Campus? Because what it looks like online is amazing. Obviously, you know DAV. He sent us a bunch of pictures and you know some of the goings. I've followed everything on Disney Parks blog, but you're getting to see it firsthand. We can't wait to come out and see it because we're not going to have Marvel over here potentially ever.
Well, we just have to go to Universal. But
Yeah, but it's not the same. Thank you for sending that. Can't hang without a doubt. We got, you know, this week's weird, but like I said, maybe next Saturday we can all go out to Margaritaville I'm gonna hook up with you in the next couple of days. I also know that the next couple of
Oh,
days.
you're at.
Yeah, we still owe you a hat too.
I should have just mailed it.
Guy lives 20 minutes
I
away.
know.
Such horrible people. Um,
But he's like, "Oh, we'll meet up." I'm like, "Okay."
well, it's not their fault they can't upgrade.
No, I know.
And
That
at the
wasn't
time-
it. Like
yeah, but
I
at the
didn't.
time we
Yeah.
thought we were gonna wind up meeting up at the parks.
No, I knew we weren't, and then I
The
didn't.
Spider-Man ride at Universal is incredible. See, I gotta try a bunch of these things, but let's seriously, we need to start to look at next Saturday as to going to Margaritaville, and is that available? Is that a possibility?
What, next Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
I personally love Avengers Campus, so enjoy the rise of K fun. Meeting in person. Yeah, let's plan on, look, I know the text you sent me earlier, provided everything can be, let's meet next Saturday. We'll meet up in Margaritaville. If that's not too far for you guys, because I don't think it is. It's only like a half hour away from your house. So she's at 129. Who's at 129?
The Disney's. I don't know. I don't know who is at 129. I'm very confused.
Rachel, who's at 129? Yes, I agree with you.
I'm confused.
And let's see, drive to Dave's house right now and knock on the door. I'd love it. That's fantastic. Don't tempt him. He will. And I'll be asleep in an hour.
It's funny stuff.
I said so let's see. Yeah, but let's plan on next Saturday. Let's do like lunch at Ford's and hang out in Margaritaville. I'll get you the information like tomorrow, and get that over to you. And then provided, everything from what you sent me text message wise before is okay and works out, and you know what I mean, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. Send, let me know what's going on. But next Saturday, let's plan on this, like right now. We'll aim for next Saturday, but we will know for sure as things update right now. I know they are. And that's what I'm saying. Like right now, tentatively, let's go that route. I think what we're going to say is we're going to lock it in for Saturday. If you can't join us, we're still going to go. And that's not me being like an ass. It's just me saying.
It was a suggestion of a thing.
It was just, that was a good idea by my wife. And it's a great place where we can all meet up and we can have some fun and do some crazy stuff. But like I said, I know what's going on. So you'll just keep me in the loop as we go through it. Did Jen, you see the messages above?
I have no idea because I was actually posting.
I'm gonna go with
something.
no. So
Let me
Jen's
look.
gonna scroll up right now. Let's see. No, and you know me. Like I'm all about not being offensive in any way, and there's a lot of things that because I'm kind of speaking in code because you and I are having an on and offline chat. So you get it. But anyway, so let's see, what did I miss? So you collect Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. Now, I'm going to tell you that if they still exist, I have a 70s and 80s collection of Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars. If my mother didn't get rid of them, they're still sitting in her house, still sitting in their individual, not in the individual boxes they came in, but the
Right.
Matchbox carriers, I still have mine.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I'm looking, Rachel. I'm just seeing something.
Hang on 1 second. Checking on my kiddo.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, so kiddo's fine. So, but I mean,
I'm going to drop Rachel. I'm going to drop her link in the chat. I know she actually entered our contest. I know who Just Jessie is.
okay.
Just Jessie's at 129 subs, and we're just going to show a little love.
Yeah.
She does a movie review show with Rachel's Adventure.
Wait a
and-
minute, movie review? Like,
And they're reviewing Sky High this week.
is that the?
Tim Allen.
Right, I'm totally wrong.
I'm
What's
pretty
the
sure.
one with
Is it Tim Allen?
I don't know. No, I was trying to think of the one with Andy Dwyer. The new movie with Andy.
No, that's Tomorrow War.
That's it, Tomorrow War.
That
Which-
comes out July 1st
Which I can't wait for.
on the Zon. That's
see,
Prime.
See,
Sorry.
movie reviews are up my alley. Food's up my alley. Collectibles and cars. Like, I'm loving the people that are in here. We're Disney people. There's all kinds of stuff. Marvel talk. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I live for. And having this many people hanging out, chatting about this stuff. This is the good stuff right now. Did you guys watch Luca? Yes, we did. And since CJ left, we can actually talk about it because CJ.
Has everyone seen it though?
Has everyone seen Luca? We watched it between last night and today.
My name is Luca.
I really enjoyed it. I kind of told everybody because we did a movie review on Wednesday, and it wasn't a review, but it was kind of like what was coming.
Oh, I know it's Sky High.
Oh.
I was thinking of a different movie.
Yeah.
It's all
She
good.
can send you a list. No, Rachel hasn't seen it, so I won't give any spoilers away. I will say this: we were talking about it the other day, and everyone was like, why isn't it not a premium on Disney Plus? And I said, well, they've got to have some things that simply come out, and it looked like they were doing the premiums on the live actions.
It's Kurt Russell and Sky High. See, I knew it was
Gotcha.
one of those older guys.
So I happen to think, excuse me, that the movie was super cute. It went almost exactly as I thought it would. I liked it a lot. I won't say more since I haven't seen it, and we appreciate that because we're not big on spoilers.
Wednesday late night, we're going to review it because I'll actually be able to watch it in an entire
Wednesday night
thing.
after because we do a Loki review of every episode after it happens. DC and Michelle and I and Jen do a Wednesday night Loki from 10:30 to 11:15. We definitely are doing that every Wednesday, and then afterwards at 11:30 we kick off the after the show. Where we have an open forum, and it's going to be a lot about movies and about what's going on because I love movies. I'm a movie freak.
Yeah, Rachel, just send us a message and
Rachel,
we'll organize something.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, without a doubt. So, let's see.
I haven't seen any of the Wonder Women.
We
Wonder
haven't
Women,
Yeah, we haven't seen Wonder Woman
except the
yet.
show with Linda Carter back in the day. But Wonder Woman.
Greatest show.
Yes, it was a good show.
And of course, every cartoon ever made. But yeah, Luca was really cute. I really liked it a lot. I thought that it came out exactly the way. That's funny. You have DAV and DSA. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
That's funny. That really cracks me up, especially since I'm DSC. That'll throw everybody off. But yeah, the movie was cute. It kind of went exactly the way I thought it would. I could have almost wrote this movie. And one of the
You
things
liked it because it took place in Italy.
that too. I happen to be Italian, so I happen to love that. It was about
And don't
time.
say anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
about time. But what I would say is that I knew exactly where they were going with it. I've harped a lot on Disney about not coming out with original content. This was original content. It was good to see.
I liked that they had both the parents were there. Like,
Yeah,
there
didn't kill
wasn't
the
a parent
parents.
that was dead.
there weren't dead parents in Disney.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Although that's not 100% true. And we'll leave you hanging with a cliffhanger. So if I have to mute the audio to tell you, I'll tell you offline. I did not watch the trailer before I saw the movie. See, I had to watch the trailer because
He had no idea.
I didn't even know what it was. And
I thought they were like.
I've seen
don't know
part
what I
of
thought it
Coco.
was.
I haven't seen the whole thing yet. And it was because I was kind of thrown off by Coco. And if I don't watch trailers so I have no expectations, sometimes I don't like movies. So, and then it takes me a couple of times of watching it before I'm like, all right, I can dig it. But it's not like Onward. Onward was one of the worst movies ever made. I will never watch that movie again. Kind of like Soul. I'm not a fan of that movie. I like the music. I think that there was a lot of potential. just did not hit home. So out of those three movies, you've got Onward, Soul, and Luca. They got it right with Luca. You'll have to send me a message about it because I don't want you to drop it in here because I haven't actually. And to be honest with you, my daughter was watching it. It was on in the background. We were watching it kind of one eye out, and so I was watching it
Because we were getting ready for this.
while I
So,
was doing
yeah.
like 10 things between last night and today because we had to send her to bed last night and do that. Those movies were okay. I absolutely
I liked Onward. It's
I-
not like my favorite movie. I liked
detestable.
the brotherly bond in it, and I my daughter and I love Chris Pratt. We think he's hilarious. So,
Why did I get left out of that?
well, you don't like the movie, so
I love Chris Pratt,
I understand.
also
But you don't
known
like the
as
movie,
Andy Dwyer.
but you don't like the movie, so
I understand that, but I love.
he was the best character in the movie. You have to admit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't hard because the movie was horrible. Well, guys, I'm gonna get off for the night. Wow, there's too much of this going on. I'm sorry to hear that, Rachel. Get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow. You know, we'll be here. We're going to be on most of the day tomorrow. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. And happy Father's Day to everybody who's out there in fatherland. So, yeah, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear it. And thank you for everything tonight. And we'll get your shirt out. Believe it or not, they're coming in. So as they come in over the course of the next couple of days, we'll get one bagged up, get it out to you. We'll get it signed, of course, because you asked for a signed one. So we're definitely going to do that. And we'll have Bella do it. And Bella will probably include a little card for you because she likes to do drawings. So we'll get you a drawing too and have her send it out. So.
Well, DAB hasn't seen Onward, and DSA
Now,
didn't catch your attention.
Jen will tell you it's worth a watch. I won't. I'll tell you to save 2 hours of your life.
I thought it was going in, and then the direction it went in kind of.
Rachel, without a doubt. No doubt. That's, we're definitely going to take care of that for you. And I appreciate the suggestion because I don't know why I didn't think of it, but thank you. It's, I couldn't get into the movie. I will never watch it again. I can tell you that right now. And the worst part is, in Walt Disney Presents in Hollywood Studios, they had a 10-minute trailer.
And I cried during the trailer.
They had me.
It was like I was, oh my gosh. And I watched it twice, and both times my eyes are turning up. Bella's like, "Mom, are you okay?"
Definitely, Rachel. It'll probably be this week because it's something we're taking care of before we send out all this mass mailings. So that'll definitely happen.
Yeah.
But we look forward to it. But I can tell you right now, during the Onward trailer, I couldn't wait to see it. I was chomping at the bit, and then the movie came out, and I sat there. By the end of the movie, I was going.
I think you fell asleep during some of it because we all just kind of hung out and watched it.
It was so bad. And then the end of the movie, I sat there and I'm like, really? Really? So I won't ruin it for you if you decide to watch it. Let me just put it this way. I'd be interested in your thoughts afterwards if you should decide to waste the 2 hours. And we'll go from there. But Soul, the movie was music was good. The exhibit in the American Pavilion was phenomenal. Other than that, swing and a miss. And then Luca was a good film. I enjoyed it tremendously.
Yeah, Luca was good.
I'm one of the few people who couldn't get into Coco. I've got to try it again. I had different expectations. So I definitely need to give that another shot.
It's probably because they had so many Onward popcorn buckets left. I'm just saying. But the van was cute. It was a cute bucket.
Here at Disneyland.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I was trying to read.
I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still do have to read.
I'm sorry, reading.
But yeah, I just I don't know. And now, don't get me wrong. If the popcorn bucket was the van,
It is the van.
then I would enjoy having that.
Because they had them here for a brief time.
I would enjoy that, but And again, like I said, I liked Chris Pratt. Anybody who knows me I reference him as Andy Dwyer simply because
He's Andy Dwyer.
he's Star-Lord Andy Dwyer. And, that's just the way he is. Every time, and I'll laugh when I say it this time because every time I say it, it makes me laugh. But I always think of him drinking in the water fountain from Parks and Rec. And
Every time I see a water fountain, I think of it, and I
think of
kind of
him,
get sick to my
and I
stomach.
chuckle because it just cracks me up. But now everybody else yawned too. So, but Chris Pratt's phenomenal. Let's see, recently Burns again. I was surprised how much I liked him.
I think I like the second one better than the first one.
The thing that caught me, and obviously, if you've never seen the Guardians movies, sorry about this, but here it comes. It's when Chris Pratt, Andy Dwyer, is Star-Lord is spinning in one of the opening scenes, and he's spinning to the music, and it's obviously after the sad part when they kill his mom. Marvel Marathon story.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think because it's developed a little bit more. You kind of know the characters.
Well,
and
everybody
it
says the
just-
same thing about Frozen 2. And I think Frozen, without Frozen 1,
Well, yeah, no doubt.
Frozen 2 doesn't make any sense.
But I always like the second movie of things. Oh, Empire Strikes Back. Love Back to the Future, but I love Back to the Future too. Most people are like, what?
Me included.
But I
That's
like
nothing-
Rocky 2 better than the first
Don't
Rocky.
get me wrong. I like Back to the Future 2, and I'm in the minority on the third one too. But
I like the third. I like all three movies. Like they're beautiful movies.
beautiful.
They're beautiful.
But I liked Guardians of the Galaxy. Good night, Rachel. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy for the fact that Rocket cracks me up.
Baby Groot is funnier. Like that.
I happen to agree that Baby Groot is better than Big Groot. Because I just find him annoying.
Thank you.
Thank you. We were doing our Star Wars theme tonight, so we felt like we needed to dress up. You're lucky I'm not in a Vader suit. If I had
This
one,
is actually a 40th anniversary because last year was the overlooked 40th anniversary of Empire.
And
So sad I couldn't be in Batu that day, but it's okay.
you're lucky. I haven't done a Chewy call yet. You will love Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited for it.
But I think the one in California is different than because there's one coming to Epcot, which is completely different than the one that's out in California. Because I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, the one out there was built on the old Tower of Terror.
I am pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
That
So
is
it's
correct.
that kind of ride. So the
And
one
ours
here
is
is
a
going to be a
roller
roller
coaster.
coaster. Cosmic Rewind.
Ooh. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Cameron was
like Tower of Terror.
yeah, and
I was explaining that to our daughter, and she's like, "What do you mean?"
now the cool thing is in Epcot there's something called the Epcot Experience, and they actually have Rocket in it, and it's we got the funk. And what's really funny is every time I go in there, I get a copyright claim. But I like Rocket. I like Star-Lord. Little Groot's cool. I can never remember the blue dude. Love the actor. Love the character. He cracks me up when he whistles. And there's a blooper scene where, they have him. It is really, really funny. I have tons of pre-shows on my channel. Well, we're going to be checking you out because we check out everybody. I would love to tell you that I get to everybody in a timely manner. I don't. And it has something to do with doing 3 and 4 hour live streams plus running a business and doing all the crazy stuff that we do. But I do get to them. It takes me a little bit of time to do so, but I definitely check everybody out between the two of us.
Yondo is the blue guy
I'll take
because
your word
that's
for it.
Michael Rooker. Yeah.
Beyondo, as in like beyond.
No, Yondo
Yondo.
instead of
Yondo.
Hondo. it's
Yondo, Hondo, my Mondo. You forgot Epcot. No, that's what we were talking about. That it's a roller coaster.
It's just, it's not like the one in California.
Yeah, the one in California is like Tower Terror. I actually did something in the live stream the other day, showing um, the facade is almost finished on the front of Guardians of the Galaxy, which someone keeps asking me, they're like, when's it going to be ready? If you can look that up, that'd be great, because I keep getting that question, and I don't
There's
have an
no
answer.
exact date. They keep saying this year. Yeah, the one in California is called Mission Breakout.
So to answer your question, DSA, is the blue guy from The Walking Dead. I have never seen The Walking Dead.
I don't think so.
You're gonna laugh when I say this, but I'm surrounded by ladies, and my little girls and my granddaughter. I would probably freak them out to no end. My wife is. I'm not gonna say she's not into zombies, but it's not her.
That's not my forte. We'll just put it that way.
I occasionally get to sneak in a good zombie
He
movie.
was in The Walking Dead, yes.
There you
I didn't
go.
realize he was in there.
I occasionally get to get in a good zombie movie. I grew up on Evil Dead, so
Because I remember from Days of Thunder, because
he's Roddy.
Roddy.
Rowdy. I'm excited for Tron too. I just did an update on Tron.
So we want to look at Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
I just did one off of People Mover, and when I was at Magic Kingdom 2 days ago, I did an update from Tomorrowland Speedway. The blue netting is going up. The lights are getting installed. The cherry pickers are doing a ton of stuff. The groundwork is in place. It looks really good. I can't wait for.
It's
spring
looking at
next year.
2022. They finally changed the thing. But they don't have an exact time.
Yeah, I had a feeling that they were going to delay it because, let's see.
So did you know it will be able to rotate 360 degrees and do a reverse launch?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited about that. Disney has
Grotto
it.
Rabbit, welcome. Yes, Michael Rooker played. See, I love Ninja Watchers. People come in and
There you
correct
go.
us.
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome. Yeah, my little girl's a freak, so we don't watch a ton of it. I get every now and then when I'm not late live streaming, I get to watch like World War Z and things like that. So
That's a great movie.
it is a good movie. I like that. But the update on all the rides, I would say this to you, because Ratatouille is supposedly going to be out October 1st, and it's the 50th on October 1st. I have a feeling that they're going to hold some of these rides to get people to come in 2022 during the 50th.
Well, I thought the 50th was going for 18 months.
It is, but
I know not being there the days. I mean,
Well,
we
I'm not
were
even
there
talking
this
about the
past
day.
year for the 49th. Like,
But I'm not even talking about the day of. I'm talking about like the year of.
No, I
Once
know.
you get past October 1st, excuse me.
Now he's choking.
No, I'm joking.
It still has that date of October 1st. So,
What, Ratatouille?
yeah.
So I think Ratatouille is going to open. I think they're going to hold Tron and Guardians because they're going to try and get people to come in towards the end of the 50th. Excuse me.
Now, apparently, it's going to be just like the one that's in Shanghai. So, the
Mhm.
Tron ride.
It's a carbon copy.
Yes.
Tron looks absolutely amazing. I'm not afraid. I'm not a fan of heights, and even I can't wait. Thanks for subscribing. Yes, we are. We're doing a crazy 1K giveaway, and at the moment, where are we? I think we're at 630.
That's what it was the last time I looked. Let me go on the channel.
Let's see.
631.
We're at 631. When we hit,
Donkashane.
thank you very much. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, which the video will be re-released this week, and all of the rules and everything will be posted on the website.
Right there, but
Which, by the way, there's you'll see on Florida Park Explorers right now. There's a picture of the 1K giveaway. There's no details yet. That will come out as soon as I release the video again. But it is 2 park passes, 1 night at a resort, 2 shirts, and 2 sets of ears. It is a crazy giveaway. I've never seen anybody do anything like this, and it is to push us over the 1K as fast as possible. The more you recruit, and when you see this, you'll understand that the more you promote it, the more entries you get. So if you promote it every day and you bring people in every day, first of all, it's better for you because the faster we do it, the faster you get your park passes. Secondly, also you'll be in the live stream. Secondly, the more you promote it, the more entries you get. So if you do it every day for 20, let's say 100 days, you would have 100 entries. So it's kind of cool the way that we ran it. It's kind of incentivized to have you promote it more.
Now, as far as the Splash Mountain refurb,
I don't believe it.
They did all the, they did all that redesign. They sent out mock things,
Excuse me one
and
second.
I haven't seen anything about it. I mean, it's still going strong. I mean, there's still over an hour wait every day.
I don't believe they're doing it.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it was hype to get merch sold. I don't know. I mean, it's funny you should say that because I've seen more ride-throughs come out for Splash Mountain this past week than I have in like a long time. About Splash and
But they
chosen
lost $4.9
Pocahontas
million.
theme. There's actually a scene where they're riding a log down a waterfall. No, there is. The only reason first of all, I like The Princess and the Frog. I think it's a great movie. It takes place in New Orleans in the swamp. So that was the only reason why I was thinking they went with the water. However, where Splash Mountain is, all the princesses are in Fantasyland and she's on the other side of the park. So it never really made any sense with the theming. Create a Tiana ride somewhere else. Disney has a lot of property they can do stuff with. But the Pocahontas thing, that's a great idea actually, because she is on a log. And
I got a better idea. Leave the ride alone.
But it's cute.
Now, I can appreciate the sensitivity, and I totally get what they're talking about. There are ways. First of all, if we don't address it the right way, no one will ever know why. I love the music from Princess and Frog.
But it's a dark movie.
It's a very dark movie. We don't watch it a lot because it freaks Belle out. Having said that, should she have her own spot? Yeah, there's 100 places that they could have done this. There's a way to retheme the ride 100 different ways from Tuesday. They could have done a million things.
They got to dig a little deeper.
They got to dig a little deeper. So I would love to see them. I'd rather see it theme Treasure Planet, but that's just me. I know it's really bad. But I mean, there's a lot of things where they could have rethemed
She did
this.
Atlantis. I mean,
They could do Atlantis, although I wasn't a fan of the movies.
no, I got what you're saying.
And it's there's just not a Western theme to it, and that's the problem with that side of the park. Is you have Tom Sawyer's Island, you have Runaway Railway. It just fits.
And James, I agree with that. I do.
But you also have to remember, they just lost $4.9 billion. The parks, for the first time, all the parks of the world were open was like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was on
For the
Thursday,
first time in, is it 14 months or 17 months? I don't remember, but they have not all been open. And by the way, they're not all at capacity. Remember, is it possible Princess?
I actually heard that the other day.
Yes. And that's the thing is when you're talking about the fact that there's so much that they can do, they need to stop going backwards to go forwards. Excuse me. And I think that that's part of my problem with this is, there's so much more that they can do, and they're just not. So I don't know what I got in my throat. I'll be back in a second.
He has a frog.
I got a frog. I got to dig a little deeper in my throat.
That's great.
Thanks. I'm gonna get a different drink.
That's fantastic.
I ran out of liquid.
But
for 4 hours.
But as we said, they haven't said anything again about the refurb. Poor Kermit, exactly. He's sitting on his log playing his banjo and gets in Dave's throat.
A Muppet themed ride.
No, I said you had a frog in your throat. So studio. Oh. So
You can do Rainbow Connection.
Dave was thinking Splash Mountain should be themed with the Muppets, which I wouldn't mind. I like the Muppets. I like the Muppets 3D thing at Hollywood Studios. Even though it hasn't changed in 30 years, it's still a real.
Well, this would give them an opportunity to do that.
You just got your band back. Oh, yeah, what did it Studios Halloween? Which band are you referring to? Because I did see something in Disneyland news earlier when I was looking for news.
Brothers.
No, the Blues Brothers are in Universal. My goodness. I know. They're in Universal Studios. They're still there. They haven't left. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. The Disney. Oh, so the band actually. I got you. The band came back together. Yeah, we've had the marching band at doing the cavalcades that we have instead of parades. They march around a bunch of times during the day, and they're a lot of fun. Well, the Disneyland band works for me. Disneyland Haunted Mansion has new stuff outside and inside. And I think I saw that too, briefly. We just got our pre-show back at the Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom, where the pictures elongate. For a few minutes or so after we get to bed, it's also a little dirtier on the West Coast. Rest up. Well, thank you, DAV, for coming in and modding for us. Really appreciate it. Check out DAV's channel. He's going to be posting. He told me he's going to be posting a bunch of new content in July. We're actually going to be meeting up with him at the parks, I believe Magic Kingdom, when he's here, and we're going to coordinate that once it gets closer. But again, thanks for coming in, and thanks for bringing people into the chat as you do. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate that. But yeah, as I was saying, Haunted Mansion we just got our pre-show back. We got a bunch of our pre-shows back at some of the other rides. So things are back to normal. They're packing them in. Normalish. They're packing them in. But other than that, we just need some parades back. Our fireworks come back on the 1st. I know they come back on the 4th out in Cali. And we're really excited. And DC's back. He must have eaten, and he came back. And you're going to come so I can scoot for a
here's
second.
Another DC.
I need to skip to the loo.
My darling.
And move this merch so I don't step on it.
Yeah, don't do that.
That keychain.
And we're back.
Pillow.
All right. So let's see what I missed. Okay. Yeah. So everything's getting back to normal around here in the sense of, what we're seeing in the pre-shows. Like I did Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway yesterday, and the screen blew up. That was really cool. The Haunted Mansion's back to doing what it's supposed to. Winnie the Pooh's going to reopen. Splash Mountain has the playground. Barbecues. Huh, what's barbecues? Now, I don't mean to sound ignorant, because you got me. Which, by the way, we love Rachel, so thank you for coming in. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the hit the notifications bell, hit the like button. See, barbecues to me sounds like an awesome restaurant. And it says, you will love Mickey Minnie's. It's a lot of fun. The pre-show is awesome. It's in yesterday's Hollywood Studios video if you want to watch it all the way through. I'm going to actually try to go in, pull out the pre-show, and we're gonna do a ride through on it because we want to include the whole thing. Because there's even an ending show now too. Like there's an end screen, which none of that was up. Let's see. Let me check out what that is because I don't know what that is.
I guess I need a special
Let me
box
take
for
a
that.
quick look.
Oh, yeah, I have to ship that.
Which thing?
The Star Wars,
That's a good thing.
because I was gonna have to go box searching.
Whoops. Barbecues.
What are we looking at?
Barbecues. Right there.
Rachel sent me, have you been to, oh.
Looks like a barbecue restaurant in Lakeland, Florida.
Oh, I've actually heard of that.
I have too now that I'm
Someone
looking at
did
the
a
website.
vlog on it.
It was Drew, wasn't it?
I'm not sure, but
It was
somebody,
either Drew or Presidential Tourist.
it might have been Presidential Tourist. Because it was probably Presidential Tourist, because he does a lot of, I'm gonna say off-kilter food reviews,
Yeah.
but they're really interesting, so. Oh,
There you go.
I didn't need it,
You're
but,
close.
oh, yeah, I guess.
Told
so.
you. I pay attention to everything. You never know what you're going to need.
Yeah,
or when
this
you're gonna
just,
need it.
if the battery would have been drained in like seconds on
No
that.
worries. Everything's good.
Let's see.
So, one of our friends on Instagram had a tornado. There was a tornado that hit her house.
Oh,
So, that was scary. She sent me pictures. So, Four Rivers is life. Yeah, Four Rivers barbecue is phenomenal. I'm a polite pig, whack job. I love it. As a matter of fact, there's a good chance that there's a butcher board in my future, like tomorrow.
I was sort of figuring when we didn't,
What?
because the phone debacle of today and you were gone, because I figured we were gonna do that this evening.
We had grandiose plans for tonight. We were supposed to go to Disney Springs or Epcot or both, and we were supposed to go out for dinner and do some things. But my Apple adventure got in the way, so it's rotten to the core. So tomorrow we'll hopefully.
Evil step.
Queen. What the Hells just moved to? Yeah, heard about What the Hells. I'm a Memphian case.
Case.
See,
Enough said.
all I can tell you is I lived in Hilton Head, South Carolina for 25 years, and I've tried all kinds of barbecue. Gotta go. It was great talking to you. Have a wonderful night, DSA. We really appreciate you stopping by. We look forward to seeing you in future live streams. So we do it 6 days a week. Monday through Friday is almost a guarantee. Saturday nights we do these late night streams. But we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for coming by. It's really, really a good time getting to know you. So have a good night.
Thanks for coming in.
DC, I also like Carolina barbecue, like the yellow mustard based sauce. I'm sure you know of Maurice's barbecue. I happen to love Maurice's barbecue. I love the sauce. I love it all. Take care. I hope you have a wonderful night. You know, Maurice's barbecue to me, Jen had never had it when we were driving through to my mother's house. I absolutely bless your heart. Don't you bless your heart me. We stopped off in Columbia.
I know what that, I might be from Jersey, but I know what that means. I lived in Hilton Head too.
So we drove through, and I actually got off and drove like 20 minutes out of the way so she could try it. And I mean, I absolutely love it if it's done right. I like all kinds of barbecue. I don't believe in some of the things that some people call barbecue. Yeah, I mean, if it's not slow cooked and it's not done right, it's not barbecue. But I love yellow mustard base. I'm not telling you I don't love, the other, but I love all barbecue. Like I said, I'm probably heading to play pig tomorrow. So to eat me some barbecue, get me some ribs. To me, good barbecue as long as it's moist, it's smoked, it's got a good flavor to it, it's got a good bite to it, it's got to fall apart. If it
Good
doesn't,
stuff.
if it doesn't do those things, no. But you know, I'm not hard to please. What happened?
I went to look at something and it's down for scheduled maintenance. So
Well, it is
like,
2:30 in the morning on a
2:30 in the morning
Saturday.
on a Saturday. So it's a good time to do it, I guess.
Generally, how this
I'm
goes.
usually sleeping now. So.
But hey, it's just the way it goes. But you know, when it comes down to it, tomorrow we're going to be doing. I mean, there's going to be a lot of food in tomorrow's vlog or live stream. I keep calling it vlog. It's like I'm reverting back.
Don't revert back. Never revert.
We're going. I mean, tomorrow is going to be an all-day thing. Like we're gonna get up. We're gonna have brunch in the morning here, and then we're going to be heading out, hitting Animal Kingdom probably first. Second, we're going to go over to Hollywood Studios, and then we're probably going to make our way to Disney Springs. The only thing that may need to change is we may go to Springs and then Hollywood Studios. That may have to happen, simply so that we can eat and then go.
I thought we were going to Magic Kingdom at some point.
Or Magic Kingdom.
Because of the other.
Oh, that's right.
Because, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You, me, Jen, and Isabella need to do.
What's at the bar? I don't know.
Are you talking about barbecue?
I'm not sure what's going on.
What happened to Michelle? Did you forget about Michelle? She's right next to your name. It's right there.
Maybe he's referring to them as a
You,
as
the entity.
As the you.
You, me is the entity.
You, well, you can be plural
Two.
or singular.
Well, but you is in me. So it's the two yous.
So the me is the collective me.
The collective
He
meat.
didn't say us, he said me. The
Me.
collective meat.
The collective meat.
You can always go to Epcot and eat at Regal Sam's or
No.
Regal Eagles.
It's a barbecue challenge just for another day. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. As a matter of fact,
I'll pass,
what was very disappointing, by the way, Jen's not a big barbecue
I
person.
like them, I like Polite Pig, but that's.
Waking up hungover to see Disney Streamliners only.
Oh, Simon,
Simon.
welcome. Simon is from the UK, and hello.
Simon's like,
He's like, why are
What
you
the hell
on?
are you
He goes,
people
I know
doing?"
it's late at night, but
he's like, I just got home from the pub. What the hell's going on?
she doesn't do pork or beef.
She's just not a big smoked meat. She doesn't
Me?
like smoked. Yeah, you.
Yeah, but I like Polite Pig. Like, I like the chicken and I like the cheesy sausage they have, but it's.
Yeah, it's to
And the
me
mac and cheese.
the biggest disappointment I had is at Disney Springs. I went down and we went over to the food trucks, and I saw the Four Rivers truck, and I was like so happy. Like I was like, wait a second, lobster mac and cheese or lobster shrimp and mac and cheese,
And it wasn't Fort Rivers. it was the
and
Cantina.
barbecue. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die right here. This is the greatest thing ever. It turns out it was the Cantina. So they didn't have any of the things.
See, the kid wants lobster and cheese.
I know she does. So I was thinking
Oh my.
I don't know. Tomorrow's going to be a rough day. You know, I've been doing really well with not eating around the parks and sweating out a lot of weight. But tomorrow I'm going to pack it on. I already know. Let's see. She figured out.
Yeah, no, Polite Pig, they're like, we're
Gra-
friends with them on Instagram.
Grotto Rabbit, let me put it this way. I have a post which I'm going to repost again tomorrow just to tell them I'm coming. We go so often to Polite Pig that not only do they know us, but they tag us in their posts. There was the last time we were in there, they said, it was good to see you again in the restaurant. Can't wait to see you again soon. So we get posts from Polite Pig and they'll put up our reviews. They'll do all kinds of stuff. It's really kind of funny. Hey, you want to know something funnier, DC? If you don't take off your cap lock, sooner or later, YouTube is going to pull you for spamming.
Yeah, it's like you're
be
talking
careful.
angry.
Yeah, be careful. They'll pull you for spamming.
Really?
Yep. I have my spam setting set on family, like basically so that if it sees it keep going, it may actually pull you. So be careful because I don't want you to go anywhere. Um, there you go. Yeah, I don't want to see you get nailed for spamming. Um, but yeah, there's talk about Disneyland will be expanding. I've heard the same thing. I'm not sure quite how they're going to go about doing it, but anytime Disney wants to expand, we're in favor because my little conspiratorial thing is because they've lost $4.9 billion in the last year and they're not done losing money yet.
Oh no,
They're
not by
going
any
to make
stretch.
it up. And the proof is in like Boo Bash and some of the other things that they're putting out there. Wait till you see what the price will be for not so very merry. Whoops.
Not very Merry
Not,
Christmas.
not very merry for the Merry Christmas one. I mean, the prices are going to be higher. They're going to make it up on the backs of you and me. And so the more the parks are open and more capacity and more merch is sold, the faster they can kind of make it up. Hopefully they'll stop just absolutely just demolishing us over price. Because I think what comes next is going to be interesting. So it was
I
non-thought.
think the caps lock is what he was referring to.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not even remotely worried about it. I just don't want you to get spammed. But yeah, Polite Pig and I go way back. We're in good. We're simpatico. I love them. As a matter of fact, I kind of already have my dinner picked out, so I can pretty much tell you what I'm going to be having. But the kid wants the lobster, shrimp, and mac and cheese.
Well,
So
we might, if she hears Polly Pig, she may change her tune. So she's good at that.
I don't know.
Because it wasn't as good the second time. So
I don't think it was bad. I don't think there was as much meat.
no, we went on like an off day too, and there was
Yeah.
so much shrimp in it. I was like, oh, thank you.
No doubt. But I don't know. So that's basically tomorrow. And I'm going to kind of give you the weekly recap of what's coming this week for us. So tomorrow we're going to be at 2 to 3 to possibly 4 places tomorrow, and we are going to live stream the whole thing, including driving, because I think it would be funny. So we're going to be at Animal
the
Kingdom.
beast of the gimbal. Like,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
you just sit it down on the console. And
Whatever happens, happens. But we're going to start off in Animal Kingdom. I don't know where we're going after that. Could be Disney Springs, could be Magic Kingdom, could be Hollywood Studios, could be any one of them. We could wind up at all 4 of them. At some point, somewhere along the way, we will be at Springs. We will be trying food. We will be trying desserts. At Magic Kingdom, I believe we're going to be heading over there because we have a little surprise in store. We may or may not make it to Hollywood Studios. I'd like to, but I don't know that that's going to happen. Also depends upon whether or not my surprise works out. If not, on Monday, we will be at Magic Kingdom, potentially hopping as well on Monday.
yeah, this could change. I could wake up and there could be a reservation somewhere else instead of Animal Kingdom. It's not that I don't like Animal Kingdom, just when it's hot.
It's
Not
gonna
a
be
fan of Animal Kingdom.
It's gonna
I
be
don't even know where
100
I'm
degrees
going.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
So if
It's
we
very
leave-
humid. It's more humid in that park. There's so much vegetation, I guess.
Yeah, it's really just one of those things where tomorrow's going to be super hot. So if we can change that, that'd be great. But the initial plan going to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning is that we're going to get up, do brunch for Father's Day, then start heading out to the parks. Also, it depends on Bella. Bella literally is just finishing being sick. You gave her an extra 2 days to just kind of lay back and do nothing. So I'm hoping tomorrow she's raring to go. But if she's not, we'll play it by ear tomorrow too, because it is Father's Day and I'm going to be with my family all day. So we'll kind of play it by ear. But Monday, Magic Kingdom Monday, could be hopping, probably will be hopping at some point. And then Tuesday will be probably in Epcot, would be my guess, since we haven't been there in a while. We've had a couple of requests. Wednesday is an is an open day. It means we have no idea where we're going to be. Wednesday night, DC Michelle Dew and the 2 of us will be doing Loki at 10:30 p.m. with an after show starting at 11:30. If DC is in there or not, I'm not sure. It will depend upon what he's got going on, because he's got some things that he's got to also work on. And then Thursday, Friday, we can't book that far out because reservation system, but we'll be in the parks. Saturday, we're going to be in Margaritaville. That's pretty much already been decided. If DC and Michelle Noon can join us, they will be there for the car show and Ford's Garage food. Ford's Garage is up in the air, but the car show's not. I would love to do
It's not
Ford's
really up in the
Garage.
air.
I love eating there. And then Saturday night, we will be back on here. And then next Sunday, we will be off all day. I will be relaxing, resting, chilling out, and enjoying and getting things ready.
Because I'm going to be doing some ride-throughs this week, provided every time I've been trying to do a ride-through lately, the ride stops in the middle. And it just, I know it adds to the fun, but I'm trying to do a ride-through for you guys and not sit there for 5 minutes with nothing cooking.
I'll let it
So
out.
I'm going to do some ride-throughs this week, and we'll be releasing those, probably some of them on Sunday.
And then we have some other things that we're going to be releasing. I'm going to be releasing the video that happened from this morning, from when I was my comic got picked. I'm going to start doing a series on how to be a Disney vlogger and live streamer. I'm getting so many requests and questions that I feel like I need to start it.
You know, you
especially
can
today.
record something, release it, and have a live chat while it's playing.
Yes.
Okay. I figured
Which-
you did because I
Which I'm
watched them all, but-
contemplating doing, because I think that people can ask questions, but I really want it to be, because it's only 5 minutes long. And I really want people to be able to grasp some of what's being said and then comment down below. Because the comments could be great questions that will open
That's
up a
true.
chat
It's that
for the
short.
next one. So that and maybe, the Wednesday nights or the Saturday night will turn into, how do you do what you do, blah, 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 blah. And we'll kind of take it from there. But there's so many things that are coming with the website. There's going to be a ton of information on there. We have some Disney merch up now. It's discounted Disney merch that you can purchase right now that helps support the channel. Our Patreon is changing slightly. It'll include merch. Like right now, if you do Expedition Explorer, you get a t-shirt. But we're going to start including merch on almost every level.
We're also exploring buy me a cup of coffee.
We're exploring. I don't know what it is. Jen does, and it's something we're looking at. I don't get it. And then, last but not least, Florida Park Explorers merch is inbound, so it will be here this week. We will have it up on the website. I just want to get some pictures done. The following week, I've been saying this for 2 weeks, but next week, hopefully, we will also have my Disney themed merchandise out, which I have shown to a
We're
couple
two
of people.
people. It's kind of hard to get a lot of stuff done. So, and we have a 9-year-old, so
So the Disney themed merch that I've shown to a couple of people that has just seems like it's going to be phenomenal. So we're really looking forward to that. So the website's going to kind of be our hub where you can go for everything, look at everything, buy whatever you want, support us in any way imaginable. But again, we're more interested in getting some merch out there that's got our name on it. I cannot wait to see someone walk through the park, pass by, and they're wearing Florida Park Explorers merch. I will freak out. So I'm looking forward to that, especially since tonight during the giveaway, we actually gave away Florida Park Explorers merch. And I can also tell you right now, that will be the paradigm moving forward. We will be doing, our grand prize. It may even include some Florida Park Explorers merch. I think that that's going to happen. And it may just be that I include it. I think it's cool. I can't wait. I want to see everybody in Florida Park Explorers merch. It's going to be super affordable. We're not looking to make money on it. I wanted to get it out there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But between that and where we're going to be, and you can always find us on Instagram, Florida Park Explorers. Go on there, take a look at my stories. Every day it will tell you where we're going to be. Until we get over 1,000 subscribers, I'm having a hard time with the stupid thumbnails with the premieres. They don't hook up to Streamlabs that well. It does really good on StreamYard, but does not do that well on Streamlabs. So also, new giveaway is going to be Loki. We'll have that out very soon. And that will also tie into our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We are getting super close now at 625, 631 last I looked.
6:31 right now.
631 right now. Thank you, by the way, to everybody. We went from 571 to 631 in a week. That's 60. That's
Significant.
that is
Oh,
way
come back.
way more than we thought. And we're really happy about it. We really appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. It really means the world to us. But I can tell you right now, we're going to be watching a live show tomorrow night at 10:30 on Dole Whip Dad. That's a new group for us. He's telling us that we should be looking at between 10 and 20 possible subscribers. That may put us up to about 650 tomorrow night, which would be great. If we get to that point, we are going to be pushing for on the next contest. And I don't care where it starts, but where it ends. We're going to be looking to get to 700. So 631 tonight. Yeah, I'm super stoked about
Well, thank you. We appreciate you subscribing. We do.
We really do.
We do.
You were our 631st. That put us way over. We're so happy to have everybody here. And as we round the bend and get up to 700, we're only going to be 300 away from giving away a Disney vacation. We're literally going to give away 2 park passes, 1 night at a Disney resort, 2 shirts, 2 sets of headgear, and you're going to be in a live stream. You don't have to hang out with us all day. You can if you want to, but I would want to go do other things. And I don't mean me, I mean if I were you. So when you get down here, you'll have a prize package awaiting. We'll get you all set up. It's going to be awesome. We're going to make that announcement from in front of Cinderella Castle, which is where dreams come true. So we're getting really, really close to it. And we're super, super excited for this. So once we start to make the push over the next 10 days, all you got to do is promote. And promoting one's going to promote both, which is kind of neat. So you'll kind of get double entries. You'll be able to do all kinds of things. We're going to mix promotions. This is what we do. And if you guys weren't here earlier, we hit our grand prize at 625. We did a giveaway where Anthony Mollerman was our grand prize winner. He won t-shirt, hat, Disney collectible park only merch, which were collectible cars for Star Wars, and a Magic Band. Our second prize winner was Disney Wishery. They won a collectible set from The Last Jedi. And the third one was Traveling Mom of 2. She won the
Millennium Falcon keychain,
which weighs 1,200 pounds and you could kill someone with. But it could do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. So we did that, and then we did a chat only giveaway where we gave away a Florida Park t-shirt. And then because Rachel was awesome about it and said, hey, you should do that, we gave her a shirt too. So you're going to see a lot of those things. We probably gave away about $200 worth of merchandise tonight. And we're going to keep doing things like this. And we're going to keep doing them on every giveaway. So help us hit those goals because we like giving giveaways. If we hadn't hit it tonight, all I would have given away was a shirt, a hat, and one thing of merch. That's it. But because I got all giddy because we hit another milestone, I went off and just started giving stuff away. So let's get Dave giddy so Dave gives stuff away. And let's watch her as she freaks out because I do this all the time. But you know where we're going to be over the next week. You know where everything's going to be. You know what we're up to. Is there any questions over the recaps of what we were talking about? Disney questions, Disney anything before we take off? Because we've been going for almost 4 hours.
Almost 4 hours now.
So it's not that we don't love doing it, but we also want to make sure that we get the feedbacks back and forth because we know there's 16 of you hanging out with us.
Yeah, which thank you so much.
Yeah, we totally appreciate
and
you
if
guys
we
just
put you to
showing
sleep
up.
and you left it on, thank you so much. Like
I have a good NPR soothing voice, so if we put you to sleep, I can sing lullabies
oh
for
my
you.
gosh, don't do that.
The other thing is I've gotten in the habit of singing the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song on the way out. But
It's the Mickey Mouse Club song.
what did I say?
Clubhouse. That would be the hot dog dance. Would be
Hot
their
dog,
song.
hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Which
It's
was
the
Mickey
cat's
Mouse's
breakfast
first.
time. That's fantastic.
That's fantastic. I'm actually starving, so like I may go make some breakfast. Like no joke. I'm totally kidding. Do you realize I ate the mid meal today, and that's pretty much what I had. So
Did somebody say food? Cooking with Jen at 3 a.m.
yeah, like no kidding.
No,
No, that's when I get flustered and things are not.
I wonder if White Castle's open.
No, they stop. They close the thing at they're open till 2, but they stop letting you in at like 11 or 12 or something like that. But they serve everybody that's in. So if it's after 2, they'll keep going.
So it's
But you
like
have to
Disney
be
World
in
if you get on the line.
Yes.
So, and what I think is really funny is we stayed on so long that Simon was able to go to bed and get up in the morning. 38 pounds.
Yeah, he's like, that's wow.
That is spectacular. If you guys haven't checked out Studio Tatooine, also known as Stone Cold Jedi, go and check his stuff out. I don't know if you're public or not, but his puppies are adorable. And he had one of the best videos in the world the other day. Was his security camera, and the dog was staring at it.
Yeah, that was really
I almost
funny.
pissed myself.
Like,
That was so funny.
Was so funny.
Like that was really a great video. That really
Like
made me laugh.
I was gonna do something, but now I forgot. I was actually gonna do something and put it in the chat, and now I totally forgot what it was because it's like 3 o'clock in the
So yeah,
morning.
Jen's not functional at this hour. I normally work till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So like this is like if you notice, this is my normal time. If you try, and by the way, you will very rarely see a live stream at 9 a.m. Just saying. That's not my time. That's when I'm working on a cup of coffee and trying to figure out what I did wrong to be up at that hour. What's up?
I just got a message.
Oh.
This is why I said you do not want to be signed into my YouTube.
DC and Michelle Do is saying good night, everybody.
Good night, Michelle and DC and Michelle.
Yep.
Michelle's sleeping.
Yeah,
probably.
Michelle was asleep 4 hours ago.
No kidding.
DC,
This
I
is the
will
problem.
touch base with you tomorrow or later today to check on y'all. So we'll definitely do that. But everybody, you guys know where we're going to be. You know what we're up to. I really want to thank everybody for everything tonight. It was really a lot of fun. So if there's nothing else, we're going to say goodnight to everybody. Yep, she's done. Yeah. Hey, look, Jen. I'm impressed Jen hung this long. Like this is really shocking. But good night, Stone Cold Jedi. Good night, DC. Good night to Simon. Actually, good morning, Simon.
Good morning, Simon. Thanks for coming in because you're like, why am I getting a stream?
Yeah, like what are they doing?
Stream?
Yeah, just tell everybody across the pond this is
How
the
are they
crap
at
we do.
Disney?
Yeah.
Like
This is what we do on Saturday
what?
night. Grotto Rabbit, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being 631. We appreciate it. James, it was fun talking with you. Fordman, if you're still here, thank you so much. I'm just trying to look and see
Whoever
who else
is
could-
still in because there's 15 of y'all.
Yep.
And
Yep, we're still getting goodbyes. So we love you too, guys. We appreciate everybody for being in tonight. But David Jen from Florida Park Explorer saying good night. Have a magical night, magical morning, magical day. We'll see you in the parks, but we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Awesome sauce.
Good night.